Oh, I'm about to dive in. Clash. And we live. We live. We own that motherfucker. We doing it. The greatest fucking duo of all time. Dude,
Indeed, bro.
we're doing it. We're really doing it. Why ain't they doing it? We doing it.
They don't want to do it.
They don't want to do it, bro.
They don't have the passion to do it.
They really don't. That's really what this shit take, low key. I already go count like for real. Also like on some real shit. Hold on, I'm trying to make this damn intro. Not intro, I'm trying to make this promo video. Let motherfuckers know we on. Promo video. Let motherfuckers know we on. Promo video. I can touch the sky. I'm looking in the sky.
Play Street Fighter.
Hmm?
They have a little earn a reward for Discord and says Street Fighter 6 quest. Play Street Fighter 6 for 15 minutes to unlock the Street Fighter 6 Battlefield avatar decoration for 2 months. Okay.
Get up.
Yeah.
What the fuck going on with this? Dude. My phone being quite ignorant right now. Not gonna lie with you.
Ignorance is bliss.
Is it really? That's some something we talk about. Is it really?
Yeah.
What makes
I've had to
ignorance?
recognize that a few times.
What makes ignorance so bliss?
But being a know-it-all hurts.
True. But I don't know. Yeah, no, that is ignorance. That is ignorance to not know. Like, I don't know. Not knowing shit kind of scary sometimes.
Like in what ways? It's because you have no control or something.
Not even just the control, but just like the unknowing of, like, mainly the unknowing of like danger. Like, if on some shit, like if a motherfucker was in your house with a gun trying to kill you, you don't know he there, or you the only one that didn't get the memo about a fucking school shooter, so you go to class and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
like I would like to know like things like that. Like if it's some danger in the air, I need to know about that shit, or just potential dangerous, harmful changes. Yeah, I hate to not know about those, but most other things, yeah, I think it's pretty good to just be like, fuck it, I don't know about it, but not danger.
But you said potential harmful, dangerous things. Are you talking about anything outside of what you just mentioned, like the school shooter or just somebody in your house?
Anything dangerous that you don't know about, like imagine not knowing the fucking meteor finna hit the earth. Like everybody on Instagram, everybody on in the news know that, but you the one person that just don't know. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
I mean, what you gonna do if you did though?
shit, live my last day better.
What? How would you live your last day better if you knew a meteor was gonna hit the Earth next day?
I'd sit there and cherish my last few moments as opposed to being at work.
Yo, facts. I'd be pissed if a meteor hit the Earth and I was at work.
Exactly. Like you don't want to. It the ignorance is bliss shit kind of bugs me because it's like nah, because sometimes it stifles preparation because when you
But
go
that's
ahead.
not ignorance.
No, as ignorance as in not knowing some shit. Like that's really ignorance means you don't know. It's different from being stupid. That's why I was like kind of tripping with the word because you can be ignorant to the aspect where ignorance is just the not knowing. Like for example, kids are technically ignorant because the information has never been taught to them. They just don't know the information, which is different from being dumb. Or I consider dumb is like a person that know what the right answer is, but purposely do the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm confused. Does like you not knowing about an event that like is occurring, is that still? I guess that is ignorant. Or you know of an event that is like about to occur. Like I never thought of that as being ignorant, but I guess in a sense, yeah. You have a lack of information and a lack of know.
It's the stigma of the word ignorance. It's like you don't want to be called ignorant. So that's just because it sounds like you just stupid. It just sounds like a person
Yeah.
with a lack of intellect, which is like, nah, that's not what it is.
No, it's just a lack of know.
Yeah, like a lack of information, which ain't a problem. A lot of motherfuckers got information.
Yes, that's the definition. Lack of knowledge or information. He acted in ignorance of basic procedures.
Yeah,
So I'd agree.
it was a quote. I learned this quote when I was like probably 15 years old. It was from I think his name was Karl Popper. He was like, ignorance is not the lack of information, but the refusal to acquire it. And I was like, absolutely. You ain't dumb because you don't know some shit. You don't know. You're dumb for not trying to learn some shit. And I was like, yeah, I definitely fuck with that. Or I definitely resonate with
Yeah,
that.
definitely is one thing to not know. It's another to not seek the information.
Or even to like, one thing I don't like about being a tourist, motherfuckers say you stubborn and shit. It's like I'm not necessarily stubborn. If just if I know some shit's right, I can't be swayed on the truth. Now, if you happen to come tell me like the whole when we was talking about Superman and Goku like winning a fight or whatever, it's like it'd be ignorant just to know the facts behind the shit and know that Superman will win, but keep trying to make your point right because you feel a certain way behind it. It's like, nah, bro, you can't do that. I grew to just like, you know what, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Just
Yeah.
accept that and accept what's right. Don't be trying to make your shit right because you want to be
No, I've definitely had that phase where I just wanted to be right.
right.
But to a certain extent there's truth to it, but like no, like there is a plain answer. Like there is just one answer. There's one truth. And that's just whatever is fact.
Facts.
That's what I had to learn to accept is the facts. Now how that facts is delivered is two different things.
That part. Because one thing used to bother me when I was like younger and couldn't speak up as much is when a motherfucker would give you bad information or bad instruction and you follow the bad instruction and they blame you for it. It's like a motherfucker could tell you to change a tire and be like, hey, when you done with the tire, go put it over here. And you put it exactly where you told them to put that shit. And now they want to turn around and be like, nah, you wasn't listening. It's like, no, nigga, I heard exactly what you said. You just told me the wrong thing.
No, I didn't.
like, like that happened at work one time, like recently. Like, dude tried to tell me that we getting all these packages and totes off these carts and shit. dude trying to tell me he bring a random ass car out of nowhere, like, hey, you missed one. I was like, I look at my phone, look at my itinerary. I'm like, that ain't on my list, bro. He said it was behind your thing. I was like, no, the fuck it wasn't. That shit was not there when I was over there. So then we go back and forth or whatever, have a whole little argument. Just for the next day, he come to me and be like, dang, you know what, dude? Somebody did take your car and move your shit. So you was right. You didn't forget nothing. Somebody just moved your shit. I was like, duh, nigga. What do I got to lie for? Why would I lie about this?
I mean, you never know, bro. In a position like that, he probably deal with a lot of folks that be lying. A lot of folks who be slacking.
Yeah, probably.
And if he don't know you like that for real, know who you are, he gonna assume you just like the rest.
Oh, good.
Either that, or he truly believes that you just not a person who tells the truth. Or it could be that he himself doesn't tell the truth and he's just projecting.
That part. I don't know. My thing is just try to figure out what's going on before you just assume what's going on. Because you never know. Let's go. Let's have a informative investigation of just seeing what the fuck the information is of the situation instead of just treating it as whatever the fuck you think it is.
Yeah, think twice.
Don't be so quick to
Think.
judge.
That's an emotional thing.
But nah, we in here. We done hop straight into a topic.
Let's do it. You didn't even introduce us and see how the week went.
That's what I was saying.
What's
Like
going on, Mr. Host?
we done hopped into the topics and shit. I forgot to do the intro. You already know though, it's me. Nobody else but me. You play your partner, baby Katoru. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite cousin. And I got my your favorite cousin. I got my brother, my player, Shark Slayer, Zay Guap, Zay Guap, Zay Wop, Zay all that shit.
Yes. And we have two guests. We got my sister and her dog.
We got a dog in the background.
A dog. Can I pet your dog?
You know, his sister really the goat because she got that dog on her and that dog in her. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
T. But nah, brother, how your week been?
This week been straight. I've been everywhere in my head and my emotions, so just kind of dealing with all that. And then aside from that, just working. I just got so much I want to do and so much I gotta do. It sometimes gets overwhelming. And then you throw in little personal things. I gotta deal with those at the same time, and it's like, oh my god. So life was definitely feeling that pressure this week.
Yeah.
But as always come to the other side, figure out what needs to get done, and take care of it. But I've been into a lot of I've been doing a lot of stuff pertaining to the church and stuff this week.
Mm.
So it's been I've been feeling like this week I've been way more involved with stuff going on more than anything. So that's been cool, just kind of seeing that perspective and learning about that side of life, which is real interesting. But other than that,
You still doing the
kinda
daycare
chilling.
shit? Or the preschool?
Daycare?
I think you doing with the kids and shit at the church, still doing that?
What was I doing with the kids at church? Nah, I think that was just a one-time event.
Oh, okay.
Now sometimes though I will go help them out just because I just want to be around the little kids. Like today, there's this little girl that just kept following me around, and I was just like, bruh, I want a daughter so bad now. Like, bro, you could just, I would adopt you. She's so freaking adorable. Like, she's in 3rd grade, and she's just sitting there talking to me about all these things. It's like, oh my god, bro, you melting my heart right now. She's her own little person, and I was like, all right, go. and today, like the the kids and the grown ups was like in the same room because they had this guest speaker there. So I was like, all right, go hang out with your friends and sisters. She's like, no, I want to follow you around. And I was
Whew.
like, oh, all right, come on, let's go. So she came with me, hung out, was doing our thing and watching the sermon. And it was cool, man. I was like, dang, bro, let me get my act together so I can have a daughter.
He said, get my life together to bring your life in.
Right. Hold on one sec. I'll be right back.
We'll be right back after these messages. Dun, 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 dun. Ready for action. Boy, if I knew the words of that song, I swear to God.
Bro, what song is
I
that?
like the way you move. I like the
Okay.
way. Bro, I was trying to do elevator music when you had left. It just sounded like that.
I
I was
heard it.
like,
I was like, dang, he switched it up so fast. I was gonna come back and just pick up where you left off.
there you go, freestyle.
Right.
Oh my God.
But yeah, now other than that, that's the only time where I'm dealing with the little kids at church. Other than that, no.
The kiddos.
Little babies.
Itty bitty, little baby.
How was your week?
Man, my week has been. I don't even know. It's been a constructive week. It's been a it's been a great week to start shit. This has been a beginning week. I done started back doing a lot of shit. Just adding things to my routine, taking things out, scheduling shit, managing my time better, see how and when I can complete certain tasks and shit like that. This week been real organizing. I haven't organized a lot of shit this week. Delegating. That's the best word to use. That's been a real delegating week.
Mm.
But other than that, yeah, I think it's just been chilling. Just trying to make it happen, Captain. Hella projects to work on.
Facts. Have you figured out a system that you feel like works for you?
Honestly, bruh, I need to just get back into the groove of waking up at 5 in the morning again. Cause man, motherfuckers be like, I don't got time for shit. Nigga, you take your ass to sleep around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Wake up like 5:36. Man, you got the whole day to fucking do shit. Like that's really been my problem. Cause like I fuck around, you fuck around, try to wake up at like 9 o'clock. Man, you can't do everything need to get done in that time period. Like I'm doing my little RBT class and shit right now, so I gotta goddamn take out at least 2 hours to take them damn videos and tests and shit like, excuse me, things of that nature. Then trying to go out and like just finish things around the house and shit, doing DoorDash from time to time and shit, working. It's like, yeah, nah, if I wake up earlier, that's my best regimen right there. Waking up at 5 in the morning. So I can go ahead and get mainly the main things I'll be trying to get done is working out and reading. Or just general fitness as a whole. Like whether I stretch, go kickbox, one of them shits, but just waking up earlier. That's that's been the best thing. My day usually ain't just like a same thing every day. But as long as I wake up early enough, I should be able to get all my shit done within that time.
Yeah, I hear you. No, 5 a.m. is a good time. I was just talking about that today with a dude that I had went to this event too with. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't mind getting up this early, but since I was running on 3 hours of sleep,
Right.
like brain dead pretty much. Like I was just tired. So I just needed to like if I'd have got enough sleep I'd have been okay. But that didn't go down like that, so but honestly, I mean, I definitely because I could get a lot of things done in the day, like too. My thing is just being disciplined and getting all the things done when it's time to get done.
That part.
But it's like it'd be so much work that I have to just put my mind into like a space of just being like, all right, we just gotta sit down and do all this work. Like, and that's why sometimes it gets overwhelming because I be like, bro, it's just so much work I gotta do. Like, when are we gonna have time to just relax and have fun? Like, when can we do nothing? Like, that's how my body still be talking to me. And I be like, bro, we just gotta get the work done. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
and then when the time comes, the time will come. I just know that I have so much on my plate. So it at times gets overwhelming. But to mitigate it though is what helps a lot for sure.
Nah, facts. That's why like the whole waking up early shit, I like it because like it just if you wake up earlier, your time is more spread out. Like I said, you waking up at around like what 8, 9 o'clock. Your time to chill and your time to get shit done is very stifled at that point. Like you ain't got. That's why I used to really hate waking up in the morning and having to go straight to fucking work because it was like, damn, can I get like at least a little 30 minute just sit on my ass and look at my phone?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's like I'm telling you, bro, because you go to sleep at 9 o'clock, your body gonna get that 8 hours, and 8 hours from 9 o'clock is 5. So it's like it just worked perfectly. And then you get your time to bullshit around to probably around like 5 or around 7 o'clock. And that's when I'm trying to actually get out and start doing shit. So from like 5 to like maybe 7:30, I'm probably just chilling in the gym, stretching some shit like that. Then I get my day active. And then shit, everything like I could take 2 hours, do my little class, get done around like 10:30, eat some, go do DoorDash the rest of the day. And it's like, yeah, like you gotta just getting up early is a fucking that's a cheat code. It's really a cheat code.
You still work at FedEx or Amazon or where?
Amazon, yeah,
And you do DoorDash on the side?
yeah, yeah.
What car did you end up getting?
I got a Nissan Altima.
Well, you love them Nissans, don't you?
I love it. Hey, what? I love me a motherfucking Nissan. It's my fourth Nissan, okay?
Gotta be.
And it's funny. I done had two Nissan Altimas and two Maximas. It's my second Altima.
What year is it?
This is the newest car I've ever had. It's 2015.
All right, let's see somebody. Let me see what the car look like. Let's see some. Let's see some.
Like, bro, I
2015.
done had a 2006 Maxima. I done had a 2006 Altima. I had a 2014 Maxima. Now I got a 2015 Altima.
Bro, why all Nissan cars always look the same?
Oh,
I swear, look like like they all always look the
exactly the
same, bro.
same. And I love every model of them. I love Altima.
Like, yeah, I can tell.
That's like
That
my.
grill is so unique.
I love the body shape because it's like so sportsy, but
Mm.
not too sportsy at the same time. Like it can get away with looking like a JDM car or something. Not a JDM, just a
That's
regular sports car.
that's why I like Mazdas
Mm-hmm.
because Mazdas have sportsy looks and they're actually really like sportsy cars, but it don't look like it's too much on them. Like,
That's like what I'm talking about. You got that body shape.
yeah,
You can put that wing on there if
mhm,
you want to.
yeah,
Like the best way I can describe those cars, they built the same way an Air Force built. It just looked, it just looked nice. I don't know. Tell me I'm lying.
Nah, if I was to compare, yeah, it would definitely look like that.
Them hoes look like Heelys or something, right? Them bitches look cool.
Um, they would be the Air Forces of cars.
Oh my god. Oh, Ultima. Hell yeah.
I've been looking at Toyotas. I've been on Facebook Marketplace for real, just looking at all different types of cars and stuff, seeing what I like. I've been seeing a lot of like old school cars and stuff, vintage cars. And I'd be like, bro, these would be real nice to sit here and do like a project on or something.
Yeah,
But it costs too much money. I can't even do it to myself.
it do be like that, brother. Definitely be like that.
But nah, Toyotas is gonna be the reliable thing. So are Nissans like reliable cars like that for real? You hadn't had like no real problems to where you like, oh yeah, don't get one. I mean, clearly not. You always getting Nissans.
All right. I'm gonna keep it a whole stat with you, dog. Like, this is a very broad statement when it comes to cars, but all cars really good cars if you keep them up. There are cars that are prone to having more callbacks and they probably don't like if you I'm not a huge car dude, so I can't sit here and like pinpoint the worst from the best and no shit like that. But honestly, I've never had a car that was just like if it was fucked up, it came fucked up. Or if it got fucked up, it's because I didn't take good enough care of it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
they would try to make it seem like Altimas just come with a fucked up transmission and a blown alternator. And it's like, no, motherfuckers that have those cars just treat them like fucking scat packs. So it's like, but I ain't never had no problem with no Nissans. Honestly, they all really run good. I will say that those transmissions do tend to go out quicker than most other cars. Like that's the most common issue I think I've ever had with an Altima or a Nissan in general was the transmission. But gas mileage, my car take good ass gas. I ain't gonna lie with you, nigga. $20 do my tank wonders. Fuck, you talking
Dang.
about like that's saying something. But $20 don't do shit for niggas' cars. But yeah, no, they're pretty good cars though. Pretty good.
That's dope. I was gonna ask a question, but I completely forgot what that question was gonna be.
Yeah, nah, let me see some. And it didn't even post the video, okay. You bitch, oh god, listen, live. I don't give a fuck about shit. And speaking of cars, bro, I really can't. I've been talking about this car. I'm mad they kind of they discontinued them and shit, but bro, forever I'm gonna always want me a Scat Pack, bro. I'm never gonna not
A
want that
Scat
car.
Pack.
I'm never gonna not want that car.
Is that's a Challenger
Yeah, yeah. No, Charger.
Charger?
Well, the Scat Pack I want is a Charger, yeah. But it's a Scat Pack really just that's just like the like damn near upgrade name or some shit. Like they got Scat Pack Challengers and Chargers. But I want that.
Would be the difference?
The Charger is more of a sports car, while the Challenger is that like that muscle car look, but more modern.
Mm. I
Um,
mean, like from a Scat Pack and a regular like Challenger or Charger.
the difference is the horsepower and like the amount of like just power that's in the engine and shit like that. Like I said, I'm like a half-ass car dude and shit, so I don't know the complete ins and outs of all that shit. But
Mm.
I know, or from what I believe, or from what I've been told and researched, Scat Pack is like one of the more powerful engines. Hellcat is typically the most powerful one. But don't forget, you can do like you can cut not customize shit. You can like tune up shit, tweak shit. You can do work into making. Like you could like a Daytona, for example. A Daytona, that's just like when you got like Challengers and Scat Packs and all that Dodge shit. You got like a regular Charger, like a RT or something, and then you got
Mm.
like your 392 Hemi. And you got like a Daytona, and you got like the Demons. You got Trackhawks, Hellcats. I want to say Hellhawk, but all that shit, like each name is like a demon. A demon. I actually don't know how powerful that engine is, but I've been told that that's supposed to be one of the most powerful ones. I've been told that, but I've never really seen
Mm.
motherfuckers with them. But it's like you really just have to. Well, like I said, I know very little. I know very basic information on the car, so I can't give a full lecture on that shit. But it's just really just a difference in like engine power for real.
Mm. Yeah, I used to always want a Challenger. Mm. I just like the way the body looks. Like it just looks so clean to me.
Yeah. What's your dream car?
It used to be a Challenger, but like I don't know, man. Like I haven't like really looked. I've recently just started looking deeper into cars and just
Mm-hmm.
seeing different types and stuff and types of bodies. I truly don't know what my dream car would be. I'd have to like look at more cars to see if I find something that like really just draws my attention.
Yeah.
Like if I were to get I wouldn't say a Challenger would be my dream car. I would say that'd just be like a goal. Like
Yeah.
that'd be a cool goal to hit, like to get a Challenger. But I wouldn't necessarily go as far as saying like, oh yeah, that's a car I would like always wanted. Like so I don't know. I gotta look at cars, see what else I like. I like a lot of the I like a lot of the futuristic cars that are like coming out and stuff. They look real nice. But
Like the
yeah, I
McLarens
don't
and
know. I
shit.
gotta I seen this one BMW that looked like it had like scales on it. And it was just nothing but just smooth. Like even on the tires, it was just nothing but just smooth. Like and then it was like scaly. So like when the car would like move and breathe, the car would like almost kind of like pulsate or something,
Right.
and it'd be like it would move with like the engine pushing out or something. Like stuff like that. I was like, yo, that's like real hard. But
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I'd have to look. What would you say your dream car would be?
Uh, I got dream cars like in levels. So I got like a broke nigga dream car. I got like a middle class dream car and a super rich dream car.
Yeah.
It's like my broke nigga dream car. I ain't gonna front. It was always the car Kane got that Impala. That was always my fucking like drug, like my broke nigga dream car.
Dang, for real?
Hell yeah. I was like, nigga, when I get me some money, I want that bitch right there. That '03 motherfucker, all black on some 24s.
Dang.
Nigga, I used to always want that car.
Dang. I would not have expected that to be somebody's dream car.
Man,
No offense.
no, I ain't done taking. And then like
Yeah.
my middle class dream car is the one I got now, the 2015 John.
Mhm.
And then like a Hellcat, that's not a Hellcat, Scat Pad. That's like it's a dream car, but it's also like a trophy thing because it's like it's something to flex, but it's something I also do really want. But like
Yeah.
I don't know, I say my overall dream car for real would have to be a goddamn the newest Escalade they got on spinners. It gotta have spinners.
Escalade 2024 Escalade. Let me see. Is it a 24 or 25?
Whatever new one they got, I don't even care. As long as it's a new one.
Yeah, I just want the one that just came out.
Yeah, I want any new Escalade. I don't even care. That's my baby.
Nah, it's like I do like trucks. Trucks are real nice. I say if I was to go off that list, like my the car that I would want, like my broke dream car would be like an old Mustang, like 2005 maybe, like something like that, or a Pontiac. My um middle class would be, and it's not middle class low key because it's kind of rich, but my middle class would be the Challenger or it'd be a Supra, like
Ooh, that
because
super
Supras are
motherfucker.
so those things are so smooth, bruh.
Matter of fact, oh no, go ahead, finish.
And then by rich, I don't know. I would have to look more into that. It'd probably either be a truck like you were saying, or it would be that BMW that I found. But that's actually super rich because the way that car was looking, it looked like that was gonna be some pricey. That would be pricey.
Nah,
But
for
those
sure.
at least would be my two.
Nah, I ain't gonna cap. You don't said that goddamn super. Nah, nigga, I need that motherfucking Miata, motherfucker.
Who?
You never had a what's it, a Mazda Miata?
Mazda Miata. Nah.
MIAAT. I mean, MIATA. Sorry.
Oh yeah, these Mazda Miatas. I was seeing some like old ones of these.
I love
These
it.
are yeah.
I
This
love
is
it.
a clean car.
I want that old version where you can like flip the headlights up and be winking and shit. That shit sexy as hell.
Yeah. This look like some Mr. Incredible drive.
Oh
For
god,
real.
that's exactly what that nigga drive.
Incredimobile or whatever.
Fake ass Batmobile in this bitch.
Right.
Yeah,
But now I love me a good Mazda, bro. I've been seeing a lot of Mazdas on there. I'm like, bro, this is a clean car.
it is, bro.
But yeah, that kind of slide into the topic, low key.
No, that's why I did that. That's exactly why I did that. I was like, bro, do you feel like you would be happier with certain possessions or just like more wealth, or do you feel like you'd probably be the same?
Um, I don't know if I'd be happier, but I do know that I would have access to Samantha. What are you doing? I do know that I would have access to like more things. I don't like necessarily like assimilate, I guess that's the word, like material gain as happiness. I think I kind of more like one of those people who are like the pursuit of it, like the journey,
Yeah,
like the work that I put in. If it's meaningful work, fulfilled work, uh, I kind of like feel like I'm more content in that stuff. But I do believe the more money that I have, I'd have more access to things, which would bring about a lot more fulfillment. I ain't gonna say a lot more fulfillment, but a lot more chances
mm,
and a lot of a variety of things that I could be fulfilled with.
for sure. Yeah, 'cause I ain't gonna lie. It was something I was thinking about like a while ago on a different scale. Just like like 'cause everybody talking about how to change the world type shit. I'll be like, you can't really change yourself with a lot of this shit. And like to tie back into the whole wealth bringing happiness thing. I feel like the simple fact that our survival is based off of a monetary value, like niggas can't even drink water without having to have some money. Like I feel like that's why wealth seems like such a happy thing because it provides stability. Like if you knew that you was making $1 million a year, you could buy you a nice little fucking house damn near any fucking where, auto pay the rent, and you would be you stable. You got security. You know, like I feel like if people didn't have to pay for everything, then your happiness be a little different because it's not based on like you eating ain't based off of how much money you made. You having a house ain't based off your paycheck and your pay stubs and shit. If we just had regular shelter and just food and shit just for the picking, just any fucking where, I feel like everybody be a little bit happier because you ain't gotta pay to survive. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
I
that's
mean, I agree. I agree to like a certain extent because like that's why I was like for me it's like about it's more so the means in which you make your money. Like what am I doing that's actually bringing in those monetary gains and like that security and that foundation? Like that's just kind of how I feel. Like, and I question if like people had. So, are you saying like their basic necessities are met without having to put like effort in, or what?
no. I'm saying like okay, put it like this: if you was to live on an island, right, and let's say your island just happen to be connected to a big ass city, but on your island you got you're on an island, so duh, water. But let's say you scientifically advanced enough to have a machine that can clean your water for you. You got buku amount of vegetation, fruits, vegetables, things of that nature, all in your grass. Like you ain't gotta really go to the store to get that shit. You ain't gotta pay nobody to eat. So I'm saying like if we lived in a society where the basic food, shelter, and clothing, if those things was like free to access, a lot of people would be a lot more happy because like if we did go out and make money, then you could focus all your money on extracurricular things instead of basic survival. So I think that's what makes a lot of motherfuckers
Yeah,
unhappy
yeah. Because first you gotta pay to survive, and then you gotta pay more to
to maintain
actually do the
survival.
extra. Yeah, to do that to maintain and then do the extracurriculars is just more money,
Yeah.
and then now it's just like but you gotta sacrifice pretty much all your time just to get the first one down.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh my god, bro. And then you don't even have energy to do the extracurricular activity. So it's like, bro, like what the heck? What is this? This is not fun. This is not enjoyable. This is not fulfilled. But like, you put your head down for a certain amount of time too. It don't even guarantee that the extracurricular is gonna make you the money that you need. So it's like
For sure.
to survive off of. But like, I don't know, man. I agree. If we did have like at least those basic necessities met, it'd be a lot easier. It would definitely be a lot easier. That's why I sometimes be like, dang, why did I jump off the porch so fast? Like, why did I do that to myself? Like, I just landed in a space where,
Niggas was dying to grow up.
bro, what? No, for real. I was just itching to have that escape, to finally do that. But now that I kind of look at it, like, it's not worth it. Like, if there's an opportunity for you to like build off of the back of something and not have to trip about that stuff, take that opportunity and like do that because it's way worth it. It's way more worth it.
Yeah, yeah. Not
I
just.
mean, luckily, go ahead, I'm listening.
Oh no, my bad. I was clearing my throat.
Yeah, it'd be worth it. I feel like for sure. Luckily, I ain't too deep in it yet, though. I was just talking to somebody, or at least trying to talk to somebody about it the other day, because she had posted something about like this adulting stuff ain't fun, and I was a little confused because I was like, "What you mean? Like low key, it's not bad." Like, but then I was like, "How?" She was like, "Cause bills." What do you mean how? And I was like, "Dang, that's right. Like some people actually really pay like full rent, car notes, like."
Yeah.
People out here really spending their entire check on their living situations. And then I was like, well, just budget your money right. And then I also had to think about the time they put in their actual job. she didn't want to get into a deep conversation about it, but I was really curious to see if like there was any like type of room for like her to like, squeeze in that extra stuff. Because I noticed as well, like a lot of people do have a lot more time than they assume
Mhm.
if they manage their time well, and if they manage their money well as well, they got a lot more money. But like, I don't know if, like, I mean, for me, I'm not good with money, but I've been getting better at it. I have an understanding of it, like, and I've seen how it looks when you manage things properly and how it feels when you manage things properly,
Yeah.
and how much more I actually have than I actually sometimes perceive. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like if you do it correctly, if you work it right, and then on top of that, have ambition to want to do something different, I feel like that I think that helps in this phase in which people gotta just survive, you know, because not only do you see a future that's better for you, but in your present moment, you're doing the most with the present moment, aside from just working and slaving away. But who knows?
Nah, that's the real shit. When you said motherfuckers got more time than they think, that's a fact, bro. Like motherfuckers got more money than they think for real. Like when you start to take into account like real life, your phone tell you every Sunday or so how much time you spend on your screen. Motherfuckers got 9 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours. Like motherfuckers got significant time on their phones. And if you look at that motherfucker and you really think to yourself, like, how many hours is in a week? I spent 9 of those. That's a whole shift. That's one person's entire shift, 9 fucking hours. That could even be a little bit of overtime, or an hour less, or a few hours less if you do like 12-hour shifts and shit. But my point is, if you if we as people take responsibility for why certain shit be going wrong and why we don't have time for certain shit, like it'd be one thing if you had to take your kids here and then like your everyday tasks are just taking up your time. But when you start to realize that, damn, I'm wasting my own fucking time just sitting on my phone, just and hell, even being on your phone ain't necessarily a bad thing, but it's like if you just really on Instagram all day, TikTok and shit, it's like that's just. But then want to complain like, "Well, I don't got time throughout the day, bitch. You got 9 hours a week that you wasted on your phone." But even the money shit, like if you're not buying food every week, like I ain't even gonna front with you, bro. When it comes to weed, like I budget out how much weed I'm finna get for the week because I know I'm finna smoke. So I like it's to a point now where when I buy weed, it's just like a bill. It don't even affect how my money is. Me going to buy food and shit affect my money more than me buying weed. Cause it's like I know that I'm gonna do this shit. So like if I don't fucking buy food, bro, I don't seen my bills one time. Like I literally added up how much times I had bought food. Like I spent about $70 that week, bro. I'm sitting there like, nigga, that's the same money I spend on weed. I could buy more weed.
Mm.
I'm just like,
But I mean, like, yeah, you're not
oh,
wrong.
I could. The point is, if I'm not buying this food, I can do anything with this damn money. That's $70 extra I'm spending. So it's like really paying
Wait,
attention to how much I'm going out and unnecessarily buying shit because you really don't need a lot of shit. It should be a
bro, well,
heavy
you
ass
could,
bone,
it's for real, bro.
but you don't need it.
No,
That's the key right there is figuring out what the fuck you need and don't need, and just staying disciplined to your plan, sticking to your goals and shit. Like you do that shit, bro, it's a lot easier. But giving into them little petty ass wants and man, that shit fuck you up, right?
but my sister used to like look at me because I would eat the same meal like almost every night for real. And yeah, it get boring sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong, but I was like,
Oh, reliable.
all right, like I was like, bro, I'm good. Like I ain't tripping. Like like I got extra bread. Like I'm not fiending over the things that I like used to want. for real. And then when I do get it, it feels different because it's like it feels. I ain't gonna say more rewarding, but before when I'm just spending it every day and just eating out every day, it feels more habitual to me actually appreciating what I'm eating.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not even like appreciating the food. So like nowadays, if I were to get like an extra snack or something that I actually do want from the store, I appreciate it a lot more because I'm like, dang, like it's been so long since I actually had this. Like, let me try this out again.
Right.
So I mean, you know, that's very helpful. But I was gonna ask, do you get money spend money on groceries or do you just
Yeah.
okay, so you spend money on groceries and you eat out?
Eating out, yeah. I ain't even gonna lie. The eating out shit, eating out for real, like it be like when I'm like if I'm like doing DoorDash, or if I like come from the gym late as hell and I'm hungry, or come from the club late, you know, like I try to meal prep for the most part, but shit, keep it a buck. It be them times where a nigga be like another. Here's a couple things that motherfuckers always got, but never really utilized properly. Motherfuckers always got time. Motherfuckers always got money. Motherfuckers always got food in the house. Now, some people really don't be having shit in the crib, but it be a lot of times where it's just more so a convenience thing of I don't feel like cooking no shit right now. I don't feel like prepping and cooking for an hour and 30 minutes to eat for 15. You know, right? And that's what I was saying like a couple weeks ago when we were talking about like how the brain work. It be shit like that. So I'm talking about your brain work way faster than the rest of your damn body. Because your brain put together in that short amount of time that I'm gonna have to cook for this long ass time period to eat for a short time period, and you already recognize that yeah, I don't feel like putting in that amount of effort for a relatively small reward. If you think about it, granted you feeding yourself, but that's a lot of work to feed yourself. If you think about it,
How so?
because think about it, like mentally, you hump like okay, put it like this: when you gotta pee, you don't wait an hour till you gotta pee to go pee. You get your ass up and go right then and there. Like cooking is one of those things that it's like it annoys you to understand the fact that if I want to eat some food, I have to cook and wait 30 whole minutes, an hour and some change, however long this meal is gonna take before I can actually consume it. As opposed to driving 15 minutes up the road, waiting 10, getting my food and being able to eat it on the way back home. It's like your brain recognizes an inconvenience to you very fast and it make you mad.
But the weird part is when we do that, it's you end up spending almost like the same amount of time it would take for you to cook. Like one thing that I realize is while I'm cooking, one, I can still do other things. Like if I got rice, I gotta wait for the rice to boil. So cool. Yeah, I gotta pay more mind to it and everything like that. So usually it only takes me like 30 minutes to cook. But folks they go out, wait in line, get the food, drive back home, sit down, eat the food. That whole process takes an hour.
Just
It's no
about
different than yeah, just about like 30 minutes to an hour.
like
And like that's the same amount of time you would spend on making food. About that same amount of time you would take on spend on making food and eating the food. And then it just feels more rewarding. Like every time I go out to eat, like
that part.
I don't feel good, bro. Like I just don't feel good. And I don't know if that's because I've like instinctually put this like guilt on my shoulder because I know, dang, I just spent that money. Dang, I'm eating this food that's probably not the best for me. So it might be a bit of that. But just on top of that, it's just I genuinely do not feel good after I eat food like from outside the house. I genuinely don't. So like I don't know, it's just more rewarding.
I ain't gonna cap. It be sometimes where like how I explain this. You ever like I don't know. It's like when you go to the store with your mom as opposed to her going by herself. it's the same kind of thing. Like when you actively are doing something, and you not just kind of mentally waiting for it to get done. It just kind of seems faster because the moment is changing. Like things are different. Like you know what I'm saying. Like when you drive out to go get the food, you know you waiting at lights and turning different which ways. You got motherfuckers honking at you, pissing you off, you pissing them off. You know, it's like watching paint dry cooking compared to like going to get food. like, like oh no, it's just like it's definitely mentally stimulating, but I think it's just something to leave in the house. I don't know. It just seems quicker, quote unquote. Because don't it seem like fast as hell when you go to the store as opposed to waiting on somebody to get back from the store?
Yeah, definitely.
Like I don't know. I think in the same type of way.
Well, sometimes, like for me, I like event filled things. I like things that are filled with like activity. So, like for me, going to the store, the reason it feels faster is because I'm doing so much and I'm excited to get all the things that I need to get. And I'm just excited about what I'm about to do with these groceries. If it's not like something that I feel like I'm dragging with, but like I just like that mental stimulation of like actually doing things.
Yeah.
So like that's probably why it feels a lot more quicker because you don't gotta, like you said, sit there and wait for the food to cook. If you're not somebody who enjoys cooking, like and enjoys the process of just chilling and cooking and stuff like that, I can see why you wouldn't like it because it is monotonous. And sometimes even me, like I'm like, bro, I do not feel like cooking right now, waiting all this time and doing all this. I don't feel like doing all that. Like there's just so much effort and energy. But then once I get up and do it, I'm usually like good. Like I'm usually chilling. So usually it's like because I enjoy doing it now at this point. It's the same thing for cleaning too. Like I actually enjoy cleaning now, like to a certain extent. It's only when I tell myself I don't feel like doing it when obviously I'm not gonna want to do it. But once I get in the process of doing it, I enjoy it because it feels so rewarding to get it done.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I do kind of feel like it do feel like slick, satisfying when you cook some shit and like it really is good as hell. Like it really like it busts down like a motherfucker. That shit do feel good as hell. Like yeah, nigga, I did that shit on fire.
Right,
Like that.
right. I really did that, bro. What?
That shit I could cook for you, shorty. Like you know what I'm saying.
Saying, you feel me? Like the kids ain't gonna be hungry.
Ain't nobody gonna be hungry anymore. Like
The kids ain't gonna be hungry and they ain't finna eat no nasty food from outside. So
you get a
that's
plate.
just a plus.
You get a plate.
Right.
You get a plate.
Nah, man, I just appreciate home cooked meals so much more. Like I don't even gotta be the one to make it, bro. Like
Okay, Richard.
I just
Do you like liver and rice?
liver and rice?
Yeah.
I can't say that I've had that recently to say that I like do.
Have you ever had it?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know, man.
Oh, shit. Your mama ain't never made steak and rice, and the steak tasted kind of weird.
Nah, no offense, mama, but everything my mama made was always weird, strange.
You always making concoctions.
For real. And I don't think liver was, I'll be honest, I don't think they ever made liver.
Man, you're lucky. My grandma be making. See now, when my grandma makes shit that I don't be fucking eating, like liver and rice, yeah, then I'm going to go buy the food. I don't eat that shit. She be,
But
bro, she be making like that might be a little ungrateful. I ain't even gonna lie. That just might be, but fucking, I ain't a kid no more. I ain't got a. I got a choice. Damn.
yeah, you don't have to eat it, bro.
I got a choice.
Bro. All right, you a grown ass man. Like what?
I went through too much to not enjoy this privilege of buying my own food when I feel like it.
Right.
Fuck. Yeah.
Grown man.
And that kind of that's another reason why it be getting to me sometimes. It's like, bro, I got my own money. Do what the fuck I want. It's like, stop spending it, nigga.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you on that. I definitely feel you on that.
Be like,
I don't even mean.
I don't know why it's like that.
Well, what part? What do you mean?
It's like I don't know. It's like I'm still. I ain't gonna say I'm not used to having money, but it's like I'm not. It's like I love acquiring. Like as much as I love to get money, I love to spend money too. It's like money ain't that one toy in the bottom of the damn toy box and shit. I just ain't got done having fun with this shit yet. Like I don't know what it is. It's like I don't got tired of cars. I don't got tired of guns. I don't got tired of weed, nigga. I don't got tired of pussy. I'm not tired of the sensation of spending money. I'm not tired of the sensation of acquiring money. Like getting money feels so damn good, and it feels just as good to spend that shit. Especially when you in a position that you can spend and it's not like scarce. That shit feels so fucking good.
Big
Abundance.
facts. It's cause it could be because like everything's always new. Like it's always that feeling of getting something new.
Yeah.
So it always feels like Christmas. Like and then it be things that you want, and then but that be the thing. You gotta appreciate what you do have.
Mm,
Like so it can have like some type of balance to it. You feel me? Like it's cool to get tired of certain things as long as you just appreciate having it. That's what matters the most because a lot of stuff get taken away, and I was just like, dang, oh, I miss having that so much. I wish I would have taken more care of it. I wish I'd have, done more to put more into it because putting into things that you already have is just as worth as getting, if not more, sometimes than getting something new. You know what I mean? Like that's what I realized. But I know where you're coming from when you say that because I love spending money too. Like I love the feeling of getting something, especially earning something. I love that feeling. That's a very good feeling.
uh, being financially well off, even to a small degree.
Yeah, I love the feeling of have money in my pocket. Like especially after like a couple weeks of me having that money and like I get more money and I
Mm-hmm.
still got the money that I had in my last pocket. I like, oh snap. Oh, oh,
New money, meet old money.
right. You two are gonna get along just nicely.
Get real acquainted in this motherfucking wallet.
Get real acquainted.
Shit, me. Yeah, bro. I love that feeling of like I seen a quote and I live by this shit now, and it was like 2 weeks of ill proper or
Improper.
improper. He said 2 weeks of improper spending put you in poverty. I was like, damn, nah, that's really a fact. You fuck up spending for around 2 weeks. Yeah, that's fast.
Yeah, bro. I done had that happen so many times, bro, where I like was set, at least had a good little momentum and foundation going, and something happened and I just let it go and I messed the bag up. It messed up future opportunities that I could have made purchases. It messed up my cycle of momentum. It just threw everything off. And now you gotta like mentally put yourself back in that space or get yourself physically back in the space of earning that money again and pray that you get back to a place that you just had where you had that good foundation, that momentum and everything line back up again. And that's on I mean, it gets easier when you know how to do it, but it just be like, bro, why did I just blow that bag like that? I didn't even want half the stuff that I was getting.
Facts. Buyer's remorse.
Right. Like, bro, I only did that out of emotion. I did not want none of that. I really could have gone without that stuff
Bruh.
because I don't got nothing to show for it.
Nah, I feel like that feeling is the worst when it comes to like buying food that's nasty.
Man,
Cause like,
it don't even be worth it.
cause if I buy like some clothes that's like I'm not fucking with no more, I can always take it back, sell it. You know what I'm saying? They can. There's more of a return on that one than it is for buying some nasty ass food, or just what you just don't like in general. It's like I gotta throw this shit away. Like I ain't finna eat this nasty shit. Like that make you feel. That's probably one of the worst things to buy and not like is food. Because most everything else you can return. You can't really return food like that.
Nah, bro. You can return it to the sewer, to the soil.
Yeah, that bitch to them cats.
It's like, right. Once you eat it, it's gone. And like I done had too many moments where I'm like, bro, I could have even just got something that was actually decent. Like, why was I tripping on this? Like, why was I tripping on a McDonald's burger and just eating it for a couple days? Like,
Hey,
I don't like it. Like,
McDonald's burgers be hit or miss, dog.
man, what? They be missing a lot lately. They've been missing a lot. Now, maybe after some time where I'm not like fiending and I've spent a lot of time away from it and I get like maybe a Big Mac or
That shit busted.
like it depends on the night, bro. Like that one night when I left Georgia and obviously I was drunk. I was so excited to get made and it had been like a long time since I got McDonald's. You know, so I was excited to get me a like a little double cheeseburger, you feel me, and some fries. Cause it had been a minute. But they stopped serving like dinner and lunch. They were serving breakfast at that point. I was like, oh, that's lame. I did not even want it. I didn't even want it, bro. I was like, bro, it's so whack, bro.
Your
I just
heart set
want
on
a
some
burger.
shit. They take it away. That's a sick
And they
feeling,
tell you
man.
no. Facts. They tell you no, you can't have it. It ain't nothing you can do about it. I'm like,
Bro, hey,
bro, playing.
hold on, dog. I got a crazy story for some shit like that, bro. When I tell you this shit, you gonna kind of get a little pissed off just by hearing it. So I
Yeah.
was trying to give. I think I dropped my son off one day, so I'm just in my old. I'm in like Duluth and shit or whatever, right? For whatever reason. I'm like, damn, bro, I want some motherfucking Chick-fil-A right now. So I'm like a little member on the app or shit or whatever. So I pull the app out, put my order in. It's a Chick-fil-A, probably like 5-10 minutes down the street. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna smash this shit. So I go ahead and put my order in. I'm heading down that way, bro. I decide, you know what? Traffic kind of looking stupid. It's in like a plaza. I'm finna duck off into this little entrance right here, and I'm finna just basically ride the plaza all the way to fucking Chick-fil-A. So I do that, nigga. When I pull up to the fucking Chick-fil-A, there is no Chick-fil-A. There's no building. It's literally a fucking parking lot with a sign talking about in construction.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here
Yeah.
like, time out. Time the fuck out. There's no restaurant here. Who the fuck just took my order in the app?
Yeah. You sure you was at the right one?
Nigga, on God, I was the right one. I ended up getting. They didn't take my money actually, but they did like actually have my order in their system at that fucking restaurant. And I checked like 3 times. I was like, so you mean to tell me this motherfucker ain't even fuck up and running? This bitch ain't up, but y'all still taking orders? What the fuck?
They're taking future orders.
Right, nigga. It's pre-orders, nigga. What the fuck is this?
Right.
My shit be ready around Christmas. What the fuck is this?
Right.
Yeah, that shit. That frustrated me because I was hungry in that moment. I was like, I gotta drive to another fucking Chick-fil-A.
See, sometimes I be like, maybe it's just God. You feel me? Like, maybe it's just not meant to happen. But then, like, I be trying to force it. So it's like,
Hey, you force it and the food be nasty.
all right, you force it and something goes wrong, and it's like, bro,
They get
like
the
I
order
should have just
wrong.
right.
They close
I should
too.
have. They close. They get the order wrong. They forget something from the meal. It's not that great,
You get the wrong order. As a whole, you don't
right?
even get your food.
Some always go bad, and then I just be like, dang man, I put all that energy in getting this food, and I just spent all the time, all those mistakes. Why would I do that to myself? It'd be bad. I mean, but hey, I got my meal. That's that's all I care about. Dang it. But nah, man.
Oh no, that's what I'm gonna ask you. I was like, yo, what do you think worse when it comes to that shit? Like when they fuck your order up, like, do you think it's worse when it's like you get something that you know it's going you've had it before, so you know what it tastes like and it's fucked up, or trying some new shit and you don't know how it's supposed to taste for it and it's you just don't fuck with it. Which one do you think worse?
Wait. So if you've had something before and it like don't hit the same, or you order something new and it don't hit,
Yeah, like which is the worst one to you?
I think if I had some before and it don't hit the same, because my expectations aren't high when I order new things. So I'm more surprised if it's actually good than anything. And typically I'm pretty optimistic when it comes to food. So like even if it's not that great, like I'm still like, oh, okay, this is bearable. But
Bruh.
if it's something that I've had before and like it's not the same and it don't hit the same, that's when I be pissed because I'm itching for something. I'm itching for that last experience that just don't give it to me. And like I'm mad
Oh
about it because
shit.
it's not the same.
Nah, I feel that for sure, but I'll be more mad when I try some new shit and it's nasty because it's like, you know what? I fucking knew better. I should have stuck to the code. Like, if I stuck to the code and got done dirty, it's like, all right, well, shit. I know this is hit or miss from now on, but it's like, I feel like I play myself when I get some shit that I thought was gonna be good and it be nasty as fuck. Cause it's like, see, I could have gotten the choice of choosing some safe shit. I had to go outside the box. This is why I don't like go outside the box, my nigga. Outside the box is nasty. Like,
Yo, no, I know what you mean. Cause sometimes I like eat something and like it just didn't hit the spot.
it's like
And I'd be like, all right, well, now I just gotta order some that I used to eat and I'll spend more money because I'm still craving that last thing that I got. So I'm like, shit.
yeah, because like if you had it
All right.
before, you know that it's usually good. So it's like, okay, I can chalk this up to a bad day. Y'all just was off a
Yeah.
day. But like if this is nasty, this is my first time having it, I'm never gonna want it. Like that's kind of me with sweet potato fries. I had them from somewhere, and that was just from what I'm being told. Everyone else think that it was a nasty place too because they've had other places, and they said that that was the worst one that they had. That was my first time having it. That was just fucking disgusting. So it fucked up sweet potato fries for me. I don't like them shits for real.
Yeah.
But it's like it's probably one of them things where it's like, yeah, you just probably had a bad place, like,
Yeah.
and that's why trying new shit be scary because you don't know if this place is bad or not.
Nah. That's why my expectations be low.
Nah,
Like that's really all it is. That's why it be low. Cause I just don't know if it's gonna be good. But I like to try new things, so that's what excites me the most.
that's probably lower my shit.
Cause heck yeah, man. Cause you more than likely you're not used to it, so it's like you probably not gonna like it. Like I remember the first time I tried Indian food, like
That's pretty good.
my expectations. Oh, I love Indian food, bro. Don't get me wrong. Like Indian food is bust, but like I didn't know that. Like so when they were like instead of going to like a Chinese spot or like McDonald's at the time or somewhere that I did like, and they were like, let's go to a what's the name? Let's go to Indian spot. I was like, bro, I'm not trying to have no Indian food, bro. Like I was against it because I ain't never tried it and I ain't feel like trying something new. But when I went, I had like a pupusa or something. And I'm like, bro, this is on bus. I wish I ordered more food. Cause dang.
They got pupusas in Indian restaurants.
Is it a pupusa? I don't know if it's a pupusa or it's like this little like doughy thing that they fry and they like will have like a lamb or something inside of it. I thought it was called a pupusa, but I can't remember what it was. What's a pupusa?
It might be something with a P, but a pupusa, that's Salvadorian.
Okay, yeah, no, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it's a pupusa. Yeah, now that you mention it, I forget what it's called.
I don't know. It might. It really might be the same name. They just different shits. I don't know.
Nah, it's not no pupusa for sure. But nah, yeah, no, I tried it, and after that, bro, I was like, bro, we need to go to another Indian food spot, bro. I'm trying to see what else they got going on. You know?
I'm trying to see what this shit. Somebody.
But what would you say your top 5 things right now that you want to spend your money on? Like, what would be your top 5 goals, financial goals, or purchasing goals?
Purchasing goes. Shit. Let's like almost like the next 5 years type shit. Or like just like lifetime in general, like whatever I want.
I say, okay, yeah, you could do 5 years, whatever. Just the next 5 things that you know you want to get.
PS5. Um, this isn't like one singular thing, but I want to do upgrades shit to my car. Um, this ain't a purchase necessarily, but I want to have like 3, maybe 2 bank accounts for my son, like with 3 bands a piece in each of them. At least a start.
Okay. Yeah.
That was 3 things. I want a stream setup, like a real desk, a real monitor, 2 monitors, all that good shit, a real computer for that shit. And a new AR. Maybe an ARP.
Man, that boy want that. That yang.
That hung.
Dang.
Dang, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Okay.
I was gonna quote a Meek Mill bar. I was like, I ain't really feeling Meek Mill right now.
Yeah, I don't gonna lie. That little video of him in the pool, that boy was vibing.
Man, look, they played some video on Twitter and they said it was him getting his cheeks clapped. I heard like 10 seconds of it. I was like, God, please tell me that ain't real, dog.
It can't be, bro.
They been saying it wasn't, but dog, that shit is sick. And then it was some security guard talking about he heard the thing. Oh, that shit. It was motherfuckers in the comments saying like it was a porn video. I'm like, I don't know. Why the security, even if that's not him in the video, why the security guard saying some shit? He could be capping.
He could be.
He could be just lying
out. But he could possibly. He could, if it was false. I ain't gonna lie. He'd get sued because that's like defamation of character.
Slick.
So I don't know if Meek Mill had like caught it yet to the point where he could be like, "Oh yeah, no, y'all bugging."
Damn. But or maybe he ain't saying nothing because he can't say nothing.
Right. You know, because if he came out and was like, "No, that's not me," you would know it's not him because there'd be a lawsuit. Like, bro, if somebody tried to spill some beans about me that was completely false, I'm suing them because legally it's in my right to do that. That's the way that you let people know. Yeah, cut that out fast.
So you saying because Meek Mill ain't sued this nigga, he had to get his cheeks clapped.
Now look, I ain't saying that.
That's
What I'm saying, it
Tell us
may
what the
not.
fuck you said. You
Now
said
look,
because
because
you said that if you was getting, you said if a nigga was telling false rumors about you, you would sue his ass. So
yes,
you saying because Meek Mill ain't sue this nigga, that's basically saying, nah, I'm peeping, bro. I'm peeping.
but look, what I'm saying is,
I'm
it
peeping.
may not have hit his attention. Like he may not know that this is a rumor that's being spread right now.
Oh, he know.
It legit. I don't know, man.
He just,
I
I
don't
think he
know.
just came out and say he tired of niggas saying it.
You know, he might just let the court of opinion just let it fizzle out and be what it is. While he out here buying his land and stuff and living on his land.
Nah, brother.
You know.
We in a we in a world where it's okay to be gay. They ain't okay to be closetly gay. We in the world. They gonna get that nigga ass more than Diddy did.
Eh, eh, we do live in a world where I'm not surprised. Where I was surprised that actually freaking Biggie was flirting with a trans on his video. Like that surprised me that I literally just realized that that was the case at my big age now.
What when huh? What video was
Bruh, in
this?
that in the video, ain't that right, bro? Ain't that right, boo? True. What song is that?
Big Papa?
Ain't that right? Yeah, bruh, go watch that video, bruh.
Nah.
Go watch that video, bruh.
You trying to tell me the girl in that video was a tranny?
Go watch that video, bruh.
You trying to tell me Biggie Smalls was in here flirting to a tranny, cuz?
Go watch that video, bro.
Nah, such shit. Nah, bro.
That's all I can say is go watch that video and you come up with your own opinion on
I mean,
what you think is going on.
nah, no, because that don't sound good. That don't
Because it adds up.
because
It adds.
no, bro, not Biggie, nah, bro, not Big, bro. Because if it's okay,
Wow.
if that's true, then that song where he said you look so good, I'll suck on your daddy's, you know what I mean? That's not that's two strikes, cuz.
I'm saying, he said some pretty outlandish, wild things. Outside
No,
of that, he
no, matter
said
of fact,
some
no,
pretty.
that's his third strike. Because he done said the whole thing about the girl's dad sucking her dad's dick. Then there was another song where he was like, "Ah, fuck RuPaul before I fuck them ugly ass escape bitches." You know what the fuck RuPaul is?
Ain't nah.
RuPaul is
He
a
a
fucking
basketball player?
tranny, nigga. No,
Oh.
there was a show called like RuPaul Drag Race. It was a fucking
Oh
drag queen
yeah.
show, my nigga.
In the 90s.
Yeah, so this nigga Biggie got a man. That's you finna make me delete every fucking Biggie song in my phone, cuz ain't no way in hell. Cause that's three strikes for me,
Sorry,
nigga.
man.
That's three strikes. He done talked about too many trannies and dicks, and that's tough.
Way too many. See, my homeboy was like, Puff Daddy must have turned him out or something.
He had to though.
Cause dang, bro, like that's a lot of 90s. People from the 90s, bro. Like some heavy hitters too, bro. Some big people, like big names.
Pause.
Oh, big names. See, look, if you got that out of that was your own mind. I'm
Nah, that
sorry, bro.
you know how to. I'm trying to get with the times, bro. Nah, no Diddy, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep up with the
Nice
greens,
try,
bro.
Diddy.
Nice try. Hey,
nice,
nah.
nice try. That job be stupid, bro. I just folks just in the comments. Nice try, Super Diddy. Like what, bro? What are you
Nah,
talking about?
bro, look, I see the fucking ad for a Korean restaurant. I go through the comments. Nice try, Korean Diddy. Nigga, that should be crowd.
Yo,
What the fuck you mean, Korean? I
bro.
don't even get the point.
Literally, bro.
I don't even get the point of the joke, bro. But that should be so funny when I see it.
It'd be hilarious, bro, because they know Diddy be gonna trip him up and have him on some bull. And it be legit commercials out here too, legit advertisement. And then in the comments, it's just
Nice try.
spam, but nice try, Diddy. Like, bro, just stop it. Stop it. Bust the
Bro, it's funny to me because every time I see it, I picture a nigga like this just wagging his finger.
Yeah, nice try, Diddy.
Nice try, dude. That shit funny, bro.
That is hilarious. That's one of the funniest, and it's just so like simple,
Simple.
bruh. Like,
It's
I'm
so
like,
simple.
bruh, what the heck?
You know what's
But
funny?
nah, man.
That kind of going to one of our other topics of like simplicity and shit, bro. Like, I don't know what the hell this girl was doing. Like, I ain't gonna front. Like, this girl was drawing some shit, and like, I ain't gonna front. She kind of inspired the way I be drawing certain things. Like, I be getting kind of bored, and I just like kind of draw like squiggles and shit on the paper and make it into something. But like, that really came from seeing this girl draw some shit. I'm like, bro, women do the simplest shit, and it be so far sometimes. Like, that's like the difference between like men and women right there. Like, women make very big changes, but in simple ways. But I feel like men make changes too, but like men think more complex shit. Like, we think way more complex when it comes to everything, really. Shit. Like, it's like women think very simply with certain things. And I,
Yeah, I've been peeping at a lot too. I'd be like, bruh, how did you come to that conclusion the way you did? Like, when I'm speaking to like certain things look easy, and like, yeah, they go through their own thing when they're dealing with what they're dealing with, and a lot of them have like their own experiences, so it's always looking different. But I think, like you said, just me personally, I make things so complicated, so complex. Like I just think so much, and like I know women think a lot too. I know a lot of women who overthink, so that's why I'm like, I'm kind of more like I don't know, like I can't tell the difference sometimes between men and women. But then I look at stuff like that, like what you refer to, and I be like, oh snap. So it's like I don't know, man. Like I feel like it's more of a masculine feminine balance more than a man woman thing. What you speaking on,
Mhm.
and just who's able to who's able to like master each of those things and make it look a little easier or whatever. But I'm curious, when you say make things look simple, what would an example be of that?
Like, okay, for example, I be seeing a lot of artists on Instagram and shit, like painters and people that draw things of that nature, and the stuff I see men do compared to what I see women do for the most part. Like, there's granted there's different art styles and things of that nature, but a lot of the men stuff that I see is like these vibrant, complex pieces with various amounts of dimensions and colors and different depths and textures all through the paintings, all through the pictures and shit like that. There may be
Mm,
intertwined meanings in between shit. There may be a spiritual meaning between it. Like, it'd be like all these just and it's not even necessarily to say that the meaning is complex, but I'm saying like just the picture itself and just the effort that was put into it, the way that it was drawn, the fact that he had to use 15 different pencils to shade this shit one type of way, like, and it's beautiful in its own right. But then like I see this girl on Instagram just pick up a fucking paintbrush and just squiggle a bunch of shit, make some lines, connect everything, and then go behind it and make these slight connections in between all the intersecting lines and then color them a different way. And then it's just like, wow, this is a beautiful ass abstract piece. But she did the most simple thing to make this look beautiful. Like, when you look at this, you would think, damn, that shit probably took fucking hours to get those lines and curves the way that she did. But then she'd be like, nah, I just kind of scribbled this shit around and then just did this, did that, and that was that. It's like the effortlessness behind creativity is so dope to watch.
That's why I do appreciate like watching like women do what they do sometimes, because it's so peaceful. I feel like my whole world slows down, and I get to take everything in, and it just feels so much like slower because I'm not rapidly thinking about everything. And like you said, just what they do just seems so simple. Like, but you're talking about it from a more technical like point of view. As me, I'm kind of talking about it more from like personal perspective.
No, it's
I
all,
love to
all
like
the same ways, like all of it. I'm talking about everything.
I love to see like what you mean when you like I would love to see like a difference, like a visualization of what you mean, because like I know what you're saying is like accurate, but just thinking about it just makes me like, damn, bro, I would love to just see something that simple, like, and it turn out so beautiful. Like I know what you mean when you saying what
But
you're saying for sure.
I got an example. Remember when we was kids and shit, and the girls would have like those like little two plastic wire things, and they just like keep folding them, and folding them, and it turns like so like a little keychain thing.
Yeah,
Shit like that. It was shit like that that was so simple that I could never fucking understand. Like to this day, I can't fucking make one of them shits.
really?
Hell nah, I can't, bro.
You talking about them furry wires?
Not the fur, no, not the furry shit. The little plastic Johns. Like they was kind of like yeah, plastic, like little plastic, like little flat wires and shit. And like girls get like maybe two or three different colors or some shit like that, and they'll like weave them in a certain way, and then it'll make like a little like a vertical little shape, and then you it'll be like a keychain pretty much. Let me see
I
if
think I know what you're talking about,
I can look
but
it
you
up.
can't. I'm curious because that's just technique. Like, because if I'm thinking about the same thing you thinking about, I used to do that shit all the time. But I don't know if I'm thinking about the same thing because, like I was saying, what I'm talking about was furry, so I don't know.
I found it too. Hold on. Damn, I would try to do it on here. You know, that should be tripping. But yeah, bro, I love these shits right here. Cuddy, bitches, just wake up. Matter of fact, I'm trying to do it like this. Share the screen on here. That's just right there. Over here, see it?
No, it's
Specifically that pink and green.
yeah, I don't know how to do those.
You don't know that shit either? Like anything that had to do with like weaving shit together, even like braiding hair for a while. I ain't get around to braiding
Right.
hair. I seen a girl who
Neither
did
did
like
I.
she braid hair with like four strands of hair. I'm like, how the fuck you doing that shit, cuz? Like certain things, like dealing with technique, like women do that shit mad easy. If you teach them how to really technically do some shit, they smooth as hell with that shit.
Nah, that's for real.
Right.
Fumble it.
And that see, that's the difference in like masculine and feminine energies and shit. Like they just feel what they doing. We think about what we doing.
Yeah,
It's like they just do some
we
shit.
sit there. Yeah.
That's why they got better rhythm than niggas.
No, I could definitely agree. Here, like I don't want to say pure intention. I want to say like intuition, but like it's just pure. Like to feel things out and like not consider it and think about it, but just kind of have that instinctual know. I wonder if it's the same like with women, because women they say their intuition is just off the charts crazy. I could never probably like compare my intuition. It's possible that I could possibly never have the intuition of the woman just because of how natural, like you said, that it is. I don't know if this is like fact though, but I know when I like get into those modes where I'm like, where my intuition is just crazy good. I love that, John, bro. I don't gotta think. I just do. Like one thing I realized that I had some pretty good intuition. One, it'd be like when I'm fortune telling,
Yeah.
but two, it'd be when I'm like doing jujitsu and stuff, and like I'm just feeling it out, and I kind of just instinctually know, like, all right, I gotta go here. All right, I gotta go here. All right, let me do this without having to think about it. But nah, their intuition be different.
That shit is scary. Nah, their energy is fire though.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you ever? I'm kind of getting to a point now where I'm getting better at being on the team with shit. Cause even though I got like siblings and shit, like for the most part, I really grew up until I was 11. I really ain't had no siblings like in the crib with me for real. So it's like with a lot of shit, I got like a only child mentality. Mainly when it comes to like doing shit by myself, like working on shit. Like I don't. It, it'd be hard trying to accept help, especially because like I'm just kind of OCD with how I do certain shit. Like so I be wanting shit done a certain way. Like, but do you ever get a feeling of like you don't? Well, I don't know. You got a lot of siblings and shit in the crib. So like, have you ever felt like you didn't feel comfortable receiving help on shit? Like if you cleaning your room and one of your siblings be like, "Oh, I help you with it," you be like, "No, I don't want you helping me." Like, no, fuck that. Like, do it myself type shit. Or do you feel like more?
Nah,
Go ahead.
nah, I'm listening. What was the question?
Oh, but or do you feel just more open to receiving help?
I had to relearn how to feel do that. Like I suck at it now. Like, or it was a large period of time where I just no, don't help me. I'm gonna do it myself. Like I was very stubborn in that, right? I don't know where that came from though, because when I was a sibling, naturally, yeah, we had to. Each of us had a task that we had to get done, and we just had to get it done. So you know, I don't, and none of us ever really helped each other with the task that we had because we didn't want to do the task to begin with. So we not gonna do no extra work to help each other out. Like, nah, we're just gonna get our task done, and that's gonna be that. And that could possibly be where my mindset of not wanting help comes from. Just kind of knowing that I gotta get it done myself. Period. I mean, and there's other things as well that's happened along the way that caused me to not want to accept help and just do it on my own. But I struggle with being on the team too for that reason. So
Like, my girl was trying to clean my room and shit, help me clean my room or whatever. Like, I had walked, I think went to the bathroom and came back, and then I seen everything she had did. And I ain't gonna front. At first, I got mad as hell. Like, what the fuck you do moving on my goddamn shit, bro? Like, man, my cards in the damn drawer and shit, bro. My damn gloves that I keep out for safety reasons is in the moving on my shit for my own shit, bro. I'm like, man. I was mad as hell at
yeah,
first. But I ain't gonna count. Like when I saw actually like peeping what she actually did, like she real attentive to shit. Like she ain't just put shit just in any old drawer. I seen she had like an order. Not that she had an order. She followed my order to where she put everything. Like she didn't like everything she put up. She put it in the place that I would have put it myself if I was gonna put some shit up. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, and then also I kind of just looked back. I'm like, damn, like you know what? I usually clean my room and like I don't know if it's like a boy thing, but I like having a lot of my shit on display. Or I like having shit visually out just to see it. It be kind of cluttered and shit. I ain't gonna cap, but I don't know. I think it's like a man thing. I just like having all my shit just just out. You know, maybe like in a little order, and like that messy. I don't know. Like it's like a disorganized order. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just all over the place, but like it's not like in a messy fashion. Like it's kind of like on my bookshelf up here. I got all these little statues and shit, but like you know they all kind of like corresponding with each other in their own little fashion. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
But seeing how she had put everything up and shit, and like it was just real neat looking. I was like, damn, nah, I appreciate the fuck out of that. Really, now I'm looking at it for real. I'm like, nah, I can appreciate that because it just make it look nice, make it nice and motherfucker, less clutter and shit.
Yeah, that's a W woman right there, bro. What? She helping you clean your room without you having to ask? Oh yeah.
Man, what?
Man, Nippy song.
Fuck you talking about?
That's dope. That's really
Yeah,
dope. I appreciate little stuff like that. Like, damn, okay. I was gonna do it myself, but I mean, shit. You know, if you want to help, cool.
but it be shit like that that like I had to learn to appreciate because like
Definitely.
it be I don't know, I got like I said I'm OCD with shit, so it be bothering me like like because I be feeling like because I she the first person that's tried to help me clean some shit that I didn't get annoyed with because I feel like I've had people try to clean my shit before and they would just put shit wherever the fuck. And I think that's more so what bothered me behind it. Cause like I said, when she put all my shit up and I seen where it was at, I was like, damn, that's a good place to put it. Like that'd be if it came to me being like, damn, where the fuck this at? This is the first fucking place I would look for it. So I I respected her judgment into where she put a lot of shit. There was other people before that would try to do, even like my friend, like my brother and shit, try to help me clean up. Like that nigga just be putting shit in all type of dumbass places. I'm like, nigga, no, just stop. I feel like
All right.
having to goddamn go over and clean up after you and shit. Just leave my shit alone. I'm doing myself. Sit the fuck downstairs and I'm done. Like I don't need the help. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Fuck it. But, but nah, she valid how she did the shit though.
And I can definitely get why you push somebody away who's just half-assing it, because it's like it's just more work at that point. You don't even want to help me to begin with.
Yeah.
You're just making it harder than it needs to be. I can get it done myself. I'm not gonna trip. Just go on and go about your merry way.
Yeah,
But the
like
fact that like she actually put intention into considering it, like one, that says a lot about her and how she feels about you. But two, that's just dope. That's just freaking dope.
that shit was dope.
And I can't.
What Spino say? Luckily, I got a real one. She fuck with me. Shawty see yellow. She keeping yo. My touch mellow. She deserve a fucking ring. I'm a
Love Spino, bro.
to say the least, fade to me. Don't know where I'm heading. Don't know where I'm heading. Dang, bro, I ain't gonna count. I wanted to go outside and stream, but it's been raining and shit.
You stream outside, like on a porch or something?
Yeah, we got a little setup out there, bro, and I've been really wanting to see how this shit would look on stream, bro. It was so raw. Like it was like a little type resort type shit outside. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of fire, especially at night. That shit look cold as fuck. Like one of these
To
nights,
try that.
one of
Try
these
that next
nights,
week.
bro. I'm damn near gonna try it now, but I'm like, not right now, not right now.
Yeah, nah. If it's raining outside too, heck no. Everybody trying to be out there being all damp.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
now I ain't trying to be damp.
No, next week, if everything's smooth, yeah.
Definitely. But I might have to cut it short this week because I gotta be up early tomorrow.
Shit,
And I ain't get no sleep last night.
say nothing about. I ain't gonna lie. I might practice doing dolo streams. Like, I might stay out here and just talk about some shit. I don't know what to talk about though.
Do your thing, bro. I'll watch that one tomorrow. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Do your thing. But one thing I do want to say is, hey, write down that thing. Write down those goals that you want financially. So you had that at the back of your head. So now you know, all right, this is what I'm striving for. This the next goal. This the next step. How can I get here? Work them things out. Because I definitely want to see you accomplish those for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely right down the grid too. Fine, stay on the stream.
Yo, but all right, my boy. Good luck with your solo stream.
Yes, sir.
And I will talk with you soon, my guy.
Yeah, be smooth, my brother.
You too, my boy. Be safe.
Yes, sir. Shit, keep it a buck with you. I ain't gonna lie. I might just get off too right now. I don't know. Okay. Damn, what was we just talking about? Hold on, I gotta go back. I gotta listen to this shit. Oh, oh no, that's what we're talking about receiving help and shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I'm slick better. I'm getting better at like receiving help that people give me and shit. Cause I don't know. Some I know when I need help for real, for real. Like if I like if I was fucked up and I couldn't like pay a bill or some shit like that. Like I know when to go ahead and just be like, all right, ask my mama for some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I know when to ask, but it's like I don't think I'm gonna ever get over that feeling of like I ain't gonna say guilt, but just that feeling you get when you really just don't want to ask somebody for some shit like that. Not really guilt, but like shame on some shit. Like I don't be wanting that. Like I don't be wanting to ask motherfuckers for help because that show vulnerability. That show that in that moment, no matter what it is, that you can't take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? That shit. That's a fucked up feeling, especially as a man. That shit hurt. That really fuck your pride up. But that's why I've been just trying to make sure I have shit for myself. Just keep some money in my pocket, keep money for my son and shit. You know. So it's like even if I do gotta ask for help, it's like, all right, I know. Like I don't ask for help for real until I know my last leg. Like I know this is like some. If I'm finna, especially financially, like if I'm asking for some help like that, bro, nigga, the bill due tomorrow, and I'm $100 short. Like, but I don't. I try to. I'm trying to keep myself out that position to even ask for the fucking help. Just always maintain some shit. But I feel like that's something that even like older people deal with. Like asking for help be like a big ass problem. Cause that shit really do fuck your pride up. You really think about that, cause that's really all it is. Like it's a psychological knowing that you can't take care of yourself. Like, right now at this very moment, like you can't eat, you can't pay this bill, you can't do shit. If this person didn't say no to your ass, like what else would you do? You know what I'm saying? That shit kind of fuck with you. Not even kind of. That shit definitely fuck with you. That's some of the most deep rooted pain to fucking feel. It's enough that you need another motherfucker to survive. Like I hate that fucking feeling, bro. Like that's one reason why. Like I would look at some of my friends and like how they mama treat them with shit, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would get like kind of jealous because I'm like, damn, nigga, your mama do everything for your ass. Like you could stay at the crib however fucking long you need to, you would be straight. But like I kind of hate to say this shit, but I really feel like it's like that because I think my partners, I think they mama realized that they need to be there. Like, I think they realized that if they mama wasn't doing what they was doing for them, they wouldn't really be nowhere else. That they wouldn't have their own shit. Like I think my mama, I think both my parents for real. I think both of their ass really don't help me as much because they know I'm gonna have my own shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, I be struggling like a motherfucker sometimes, but like don't nobody know about that shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Like behind the scenes, I be making that shit happen, nigga. I don't care. I bro, I be struggling bad as fuck sometimes, but nobody will ever know that shit. You know, it will never look like I'm struggling. It'll never look like it. You will never know when I ain't got it. Cause it's like, cause this is my biggest problem like, as a kid. Like not as a kid, but like when I was like 18, 19 and shit. My biggest problem in the world was I would have a job, I have my money and shit. I had the mentality that as long as all my bills was paid, I could blow my fucking money. Like I would literally pay all my bills for the month and then do whatever the fuck I wanted, nigga. There was times where like literally my bank account was on zero. But I was like, hey nigga, my car insurance paid, my car note paid, phone bill paid, my son got money in his account, nigga, fuck it, let's ball. Like I was just being stupid with money, bro. Like dumb. But like I'll be doing. I'm not as stupid with money. Like now, I'm keeping a whole buck. The main thing that drain my bread now is eating out. I don't be nigga. I used to be all on Amazon, all on whatever fucking app I wanted to buy some clothes from, nigga. I was all on that shit. Like my discipline for spending money was ass at one point. And like I don't got better. Like it's better to the point where I just kind of buy too much food and shit, but still, he's stop doing that shit too. But no, when I was first having that shit, bro, that shit was bad. Like it's fuck. A nigga could not stop spending money on dumb shit. You know what? You know what it was, bro? It was Instagram. Instagram used to take all my fucking money, bro. I done bought so much shit from small businesses. There was some company, and I'm mad. I still want to find their ass. There was some company from like Texas or like Florida or some shit like that. They used to sell like papers, like fruit papers. So like they had like mango papers or uh shit. I can't remember mango. I don't know, pineapple or some shit. They had like pineapple flavored, not even flavored papers, but they was papers that was made out of the fruit extract. I don't know how the fuck they was doing that shit. Remember, I bought some. They was cool. I think they was edible. They was fine. The one thing I ain't gonna front. Flavored papers is the biggest waste of money though. That's just stupid because they don't. It might taste like it when you put your mouth and like lick on the motherfucker some shit, but like it don't. There ain't nothing in this fucking world that's gonna burn and taste like fruit that ain't heavily chemical made. Like they ain't finna fucking exist, bro. So it's like I don't know. Once I kind of realized that shit, like it was like, well, shit, fuck it. We just burning fruit. This ain't doing shit. but but nah, bro. I used to buy so much dumbass shit off Instagram. Dumbass shit. Niggas was buying shirts, jewelry, fake ass. I mean, you knew it was fake, but fake jewelry and shit. I'm trying to think. I had a fucking Rihanna shirt that I had for the longest from fucking Instagram. I don't even know where the fuck that shirt at number, but she probably gone. I probably ripped that bitch up or something. I don't know that shit out of here. But nah, bro, niggas buying too much shit. But yeah, nowadays spending money and shit, I'm a lot better with that. Like, oh my bad, I'm thinking Instagram shit, bro. Nigga, bro, they had everything. I remember, bro. I don't know if I still got it. I had I saved a folder on Instagram of shit that I wanted to buy, and it had to be like 20 different posts on that motherfucker. Some of that shit probably deleted now, but I want to see if that shit's still here. It don't look like it. Nah, I think, nah, I think that shit gone. Damn, that shit look gone. Nah, I found it. I found it. I got 66 posts in this motherfucker. Nigga, I got pants, jackets, phone cases, breathing machines, PlayStation covers, portable chargers, toothbrush shit, motherfucking lights to go inside of a car. I was like, I was trying to buy everything on Instagram, bro. Grills, nigga. I was trying to buy everything. This is what I was saying, bro. Like when you young and get your own money for the first time, nigga, you be trying to go stupid. Like, like mind you, this is an 18-year-old nigga getting $500 a week. I'm stupid with money at that time, nigga. I'm dumb. I'm a fool, a motherfucker. Now the one thing I ain't gonna front, I still want. I want these slides. You see, like them bitches. You see them like they come. Just a little Mario shit, and they go inside that little motherfucker like a case or something like that. I'm trying to do it. My phone fucked up. Don't be talking to my phone, cuz. But yeah, I want them shit still to this day. If they got these motherfuckers, cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these websites and shit, a lot of these Instagram pages that I was saving shit on, I probably had way more shit, but a lot of pages was fake as hell, scamming and shit, so they probably gone. I probably had like, it says 66. I probably had damn near 70 or 80 things on here, bro. Swear to God. But now these demo, I had a demo world hat before actually, and I lost that motherfuckers. I think I left it in somebody's car, and I never got that shit back. Demo world was pretty far though. I ain't gonna lie, they got some dope ass hats, but I don't think they even really like in business for real no more. I don't be seeing them post shit no more. Demo world was fire, but nah, you need to stop buying shit off Instagram, bro. Between that, Hollister and Romwe, that shit. What was the other shit? It was Rome. It was Shein. Say what the fuck you want. Them niggas had some fire ass pants on that bitch. I was buying all them jeans. Them jeans and them graphic tees stacking up. I still got one of them shirts from Rome in there right now. It's like a black and white striped shirt with like a little heart on that motherfucker. It was like that shirt that X used to wear all the time. I love that shirt. That's my X shirt for real. I don't like how that sounds. Nah, this is kind of cold too. It's a little light. It's lamp. This shit tough. I fuck with that. That shit kind of raw. But yeah, bro. Instagram. It's taking all my motherfucking money. But now I'm at that point where I don't be. I don't say I don't be wanting shit, but I can really wait now. Like I don't be fiending. When I was young, like I was like I said, like 18 to like 20 probably. I was fiending for that shit. Like nigga, the moment I got paid, like nah, I need that shit today. I need all that shit. I need everybody, especially when I didn't have no son. Nigga, I was going dumb with money. Like before I had him, oh my god, nigga, I was buying too much shit. I was buying stupid shit at that damn time, bro. Like before I had my son, nigga, I swear to God, there was a time period for like probably a month straight. Nigga, I bought a zip every motherfucking week just cause I could. Granted, the plug was saucing me, but still, like, nigga, there's no fucking reason in hell to smoke a zip by yourself. That's the key right there. By your motherfucking self when nobody smoking that shit with me. Nigga was smoking man, what? Nigga smoking 28 grams a week by himself. Just cause I knew I could go spend some more damn money next week. Just cause I was getting paid enough to bullshit like that. I'm like, nigga, I wish I had better discipline at that point in my life. If that's when I needed the discipline. Fuck now, nigga. I needed that shit then. If I'd have had that type of discipline back then, nigga, oh my god, I'd be rich right now. I'd be rich than the motherfucker. Cause I was making good ass money as a kid. Like I think every job I had, like after I left like McDonald's and like Wendy's and shit, I think almost every single job I had paid me minimum $500 a week. I swear to God. I just had no discipline with the way I was spending my money at that time. Like if I'd have had a lick of financial literacy, man, nigga, I have a black card. At that age, I swear to God, nigga, if at 18, if I would have had that financial literacy, if I had any financial literacy at 18, right now, nigga, I'd be like Poppy Quan, nigga, or who Casper. I have stupid fucking money right now. I have every damn car in the world. But a nigga had no discipline at spending bread at that time, so that shit ass. But yeah, oh my god, I really think about that shit, especially when like I worked at the car wash with my partners and shit, bro. I want to ask Zay next time when he come back, like next week. I want to ask him like on some pocket watching shit, like nigga, how much money was you making? Because I don't know your schedule, but I know me. Oh my god, nigga, I was making too much money to be that ignorant, nigga. Like, god damn, I was making way too much money to be that stupid, nigga. Because like I wasn't, like I said, bro, I would pay my bills, but my bills was like short. It wasn't a whole lot of shit I had to pay for outside of my car and my phone. That was really it. And then to do like little dumbass subscriptions and shit, or like, man, oh my god, no, I'm talking about everything but the main killer, nigga. Fortnite, man, that shit took every dollar I had, nigga. When they started bringing them characters and shit into the motherfucking mix. When they started putting all them anime motherfuckers in there, started putting Wolverine, Superman, Spider-Man. Man, this shit bled me dry, bro. My ass was buying a battle pass, buying every character, buying all the emotes. I was buying everything, nigga. Between Fortnite and GTA, nigga, them shark cards was eating my wallets, bro. That shit was killing my pockets, bro. I swear I was doing too much with that shit. Too damn much. Like I told you, bro, me and my bro, when I forgot what DLC was coming out for GTA at the time. I think it was that Kyle Preco shit. But we spent all day trying to make money on GTA. We ended up making like $5 million a piece, right? We was like, man, with all the shit we trying to buy, that ain't enough money. We said, fuck it, shark cars, nigga. We both spent at least that one day, niggas spent at least $50 on some fucking shark cards. Niggas spent money on money. Virtual money that we didn't even get to capitalize off of in the real world. Like niggas was being stupid, bro. Dumb. Like real dumbass niggas with the bread. But it's like as much as dumb as all that shit was, I appreciate that time period now because I can look back on that shit and be like, yeah, I'm not doing that shit no more. Like I know what not to fucking do when I get some money. You know what I'm saying? Because especially Fortnite, bro. Fortnite was, man, between battle passes and just the characters that they would have like on the side. It was mainly the side characters. Like when they would bring like Naruto, they would bring Spider Man. They brought, nigga. I promise you, I ain't been on Fortnite in probably like 2 3 years on my original account. When I get back on that shit, nigga, I can show you I got every motherfucking character. I got all the damn Marvel characters. From well, it's more now, but like at least from at the time of me having it, I had all the recent Marvel characters. I had all the DC. I had all the fucking, not all of them, but at least not DC. But I think for at the time, no. I have all the Marvel characters. I have Ant Man. I have Ant Man. I have that green Gamora girl. But nah, I had a lot of them bitches I don't know about. Like, and all that shit came from just buying too much shit. But yeah, nigga, because I ain't gonna lie, that was all around that time where I was working at the car wash. And the car wash, bro, you gotta remember, like, we was getting tips and shit too, on top of the regular check we was getting. The regular check that we was getting was already 500. Well, at least for me, because I worked a lot of days and shit. My check was at least $500 a week, like I said. Or if it wasn't 500, it was like a high ass 400, like 470, 480, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So on top of that, we bringing home tips, and it's like you get tips every day. So I ain't gonna lie, I was a little bit smart at that time period. Tips was my weed money. Like I saved up all my tips just for weed. So that was like that was set. That was always has fucking gas on me. Then the plug worked with us. He sold carts and shit, so we just buy off that nigga. And we get discounts because you know what I'm saying. So like that was straight. That wasn't nothing. So like yeah, bro. Like it was easy to be that irresponsible at the time. It was so easy, especially because like living with my mama at the time, like like I said, I'm living with her, so you ain't really got to do shit. Like she wasn't requiring like no rent from me or nothing like that, or she wasn't requiring shit from me except go to work. Just don't be a bum in this house. That was really it. Like if you ain't finna. She wasn't even so strict on me with like having a job. It was more so just take care of your own shit. Like I'm not finna, like I'll provide you a house, food, shit like that, but I'm not finna take care of you. Like I'm not finna pay your bills. I'm not finna feed your damn son. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's your responsibility. You do that shit. So and that was kind of the whole point of me saying this shit. Damn, I don't veer the fuck off like a motherfucker. But nah, that's kind of like why I think a lot of my friends be in the same position because they mamas do a lot for their ass, but I think they do so much for them because they know that they really. I ain't the most responsible nigga, but some of my friends is fucking worse than me. Some of them. Like I ain't gonna cap. Kane got to be one of my most responsible fucking friends that I got. Like that I talk to like on a weekly, day to day basis, whatever the fuck. Like Kane got to be by far the most responsible friend I got, and like I love like just getting little gems and shit from him like from time to time, like simple ass shit. Like the whole thing, he told me how like when it come to like smoking and shit, like he try to smoke after work at the end of the day on like some reward system type shit. You know what I mean? Like I start implementing that shit in my damn life, and that make it way fucking better. Like I'm like I like having friends that got good advice or they got good little fucking life hacks and tips and shit like that or whatever. Because like I'm trying to elevate with shit. I don't need motherfuckers like that's why I don't talk to a lot of my old friends and shit. Because like I got all the love in the world for y'all, but it's like y'all niggas really ain't on shit. Like y'all got shit going on, which y'all ain't really got shit going on. So it's like I'm trying to get to a different position. I ain't trying to talking to y'all niggas ain't gonna get me nowhere new, basically. So that's really why I just come down and just I can't talk to some of my old friends like that no more. Like if I ever feel like, yeah, I want to just have a day to just bullshit and talk about absolutely fucking nothing, and waste my time for real. Like yeah, then I go holler at one of them niggas. But and I be saying that shit, and it's not even like if I talk to Kane, I talk to Zay off the stream. It's not even like we having super deep ass conversations for real, but the conversations ain't just empty. It ain't just about nothing the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like I have conversations with some of my old friends, and that shit feel like a fucking NPC conversation. Like I gathered nothing from this shit. I gave nothing to like it's just real empty ass interactions. And I'm like, fun is fun, but it's like everything ain't fun, bro. You know, like when you in a certain position and you not really trying to get out of that position, nigga, fun ain't really the the goal. That ain't the main objective right now. You know, like some of my old friends, like I love them motherfuckers, but it's just I fear for their future because I'm like I know we might be in the same position with things, but you comfortable right now. I'm not comfortable where I'm at. Like you could stay here for the next 10 years and be perfectly fine. If I was here for the next 10 years, that's failure to me. Like I'd probably kill myself. I ain't even gonna lie with you. Like if I was in this exact same position 10 years from now, I would fucking kill myself. But I got homies who I genuinely feel like if they stayed right where they at for the next 10, 15, 20, 30 years, if they was to go their whole life and die in the position they in right fucking now, this day at 11:38, I swear to God, they'll probably be happy as fuck. And that's why I can't talk to some niggas all the time. Cause I'm like, nah, nigga, like this shit may be okay for right now, but this ain't the fucking end goal. This ain't finna be the rest of my motherfucking life. Like hell nah, nigga. Like, and then even deeper than just kind of talking about the shit. Like I don't be really seeing certain friends try to act on nothing. Like again, that's why I fuck with Zay and Kane so heavy because them two motherfuckers that with some damn decent instruction, them niggas do exactly what the fuck need to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even if you was to like tell them to do something, like they do the shit. Like they not, like granted, I know I just said if you tell them to do something, they'll do it, but it's not like they waiting on instruction. And they kind of are to a degree, but I don't know how to explain it. Like certain things you just really gotta tell motherfuckers to do. Like certain, and I mean, it's more so mentality thing. Like they mentality for certain shit is just like you can't teach that. Like I can't teach a motherfucker to be diligent. I can't teach them kinda a little bit, but not really. I can't teach you to want to work hard. I can teach you how to work hard, but I can't teach you to want to do that. I can't teach you the desire of working hard. Like I can't show you how to get dopamine from hard work. You feel me? So it's like I got one homie who I be feeling like he got some fire ass ambitions and shit, but I don't think he really ready to work for that shit. I'll be like, I don't know, bro. Like I don't disbelieve in you, but I'm not that enthusiastic about your work ethic either though. Like I don't feel like you can't get there, but I feel like you not gonna get there because he ain't gonna work for it for real. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you my dog, you my partner and shit. I love the fuck out you, but I don't want to hang around you like that because that stagnant ass mentality, I don't want that flooding my brain. Like I want to be around people who inspire me to do shit just because they doing shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when Kane talk about the gym and shit, I love hearing that nigga talk about the motherfucking gym because he always in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a real passion for him. Like I fuck with seeing that shit. Like I want that same passion for myself. Like that's inspiring to see a person that I know, a person that I call my brother, my friend, my partner in crime. Fucking talking about seeing that motherfucker do some shit that I think is cool as fuck with a passion and a desire to just keep on going no matter how tired, no matter how whatever the fuck mentally blocked you get, and he still be doing that shit. You know. And the difference is like I feel like even if it was like I feel like most people got a mentality like gym people. Everybody know a bad day is a bad day, right? Like most people can bounce back from one or two bad days. Like if you had a whole week, your Monday was ass and your Wednesday was terrible. You would bounce back from that. The average person can bounce back from that, right? But I feel like my dog Kane could bounce back from a month of bullshit. Like I feel like if you gave that man hell for an entire month, you wouldn't know he went through hell for a whole month. You know. But I got other homies who I feel like if they went through 3 to 4 days of just straight bullshit, them niggas probably kill themselves. Like I don't feel too strongly in their mental health. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I got to a point where I started really trying to pick my friends a certain way based on like what they do, how they carry themselves, the type of mentality they got just behind life in general, really. Like not even just one specific thing, just how you think on everything. Like how you think about family, how you think about friends, how you think about love, how you think about spirituality and religion and shit. Like all that shit go into how I pick my friends because I don't really need no motherfuckers like that's exactly like me. I don't even I don't need you to agree on every. We could disagree with every fucking thing we talk about. Honestly, we could not agree on none of this fucking shit. But I like to know that you got your own mentality behind shit. I like knowing that you got your own values, your own morals, your own ideology, and you stick to that shit. You know, like not saying that you can be so stubborn where you're not ready to change nothing, but just you know what you know. You got your own shit. You got your own mind. Like I love having friends that have their own mind with shit. I don't need. It's cool to agree. It's cool to have things in common, but I don't need no fucking yes man, bro. That's like I hate that shit. Like especially when niggas be trying to force the shit. Like if we naturally just agree, if we naturally got the same things in common, that's cool. But we don't have to always be 100% in unison with opinion based topics. Like we can just agree. I hate this fucking phrase, but we can agree to disagree. We don't got to be on the same page. As long as respect is still withheld, we good. Like you know, I think you probably done seen a couple different times. Me and Kane like disagree with some shit, but it's like it don't be. We can disagree on some shit without it being a disagreement, like an argument or some shit. Like we can just be like, damn, you feel that way? Yeah, fuck it, I don't anyway, and just move the fuck on. Like I value that shit a lot because I've had friends to where we had never gotten into it before, but then we get into it one time, and then we just not friends no more because we done got into it about some shit. And it's like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, shit like that make me question the friendship for real. Because if one small ass infraction, if one disagreement got us not being cool no more, something was fake this whole time. Ain't no way in hell. Because it ain't like I fucked your sister, I slapped your mama or no shit like that. Like I ain't disrespect you or your family or come at you as a man, no shit like that. Or like try your kids or something. Or steal from you or just you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't do no shit like that. I feel like we should be cool. Just, but you think you like blue and I like pink? Like, what the fuck? So we beefing because of that shit? That shit weak. That's some weak ass shit. But that shit before. That definitely be happening. So like, I like having friends that I can bump heads with, and it's not nothing to that. 'Cause that shit, I don't like over. I'm sensitive or whatever, but I ain't that damn sensitive. Cause like, I'm definitely like, I got my moments and shit, but I ain't so sensitive to where I can't get into it on some simple shit with my partner, and it just be that. Even if it came down to like, all right, we gotta kiss the fade right quick. Like, all right, we can do that. Like, win, lose, or draw, we still cool. Like, we ain't gotta. I don't see the issue in, like, if you my partner, you my brother, some shit, right? I should be able to correct you. You should be able to correct me. Like, we shouldn't be both walking around here letting each other be just dead fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because that was, I ain't gonna front. That was one problem with one of my partners. Like, me and this nigga just could not disagree with shit. Like, if I disagree with him, he always took that shit personal. Like, he always take it as if like I'm betraying that nigga or some shit. And it's like, no, nigga, that's just, I don't agree with that shit. That ain't what align with me. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? It just be simple as that. And he just couldn't take that shit. Like, anytime when we wasn't on the same page, he felt like I was going against him or something. And that shit just started to be a problem because it's like, nigga, we grown ass men, bro. Like, we not finna agree on every single fucking thing in the world. And that's kind of what I was saying earlier. Like, I don't like when niggas try to like, because sometimes he try to force that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, he'll try to force, like, when this is around that time where niggas and everybody first started calling motherfuckers twin and shit. So like, but we was calling each other twin way before that shit, like, but for a different fucking reason. So it's like, we was saying that shit more so because we had a lot of shit in common with each other. Like, we, like, family dynamics, like, our birthdays was, okay, for example, like, our birthdays was literally my birthday the 13th, his the 12th. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of shit was just like similar, it aligned or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, it's my twin, nigga. Fuck, nigga, same birthday, same this, same that, same this, same that. We both fuck with this shit, both fuck with that shit. You know, that's my twin. What you talking about? But it would be times where it was like, okay, yeah, nigga, now you trying to force that shit. Like, it'd be one thing if, like, okay, I go to the store and get a bag of Cheetos, get a bag of hot Cheetos, and then you come outside eating some hot Cheetos. Like, okay, that's one thing. But it's a whole different fucking ball game if we going to at the same time. You pick up Funyuns, I pick up Cheetos, and then because I get Cheetos, you get Cheetos too. That's that's weird. That's kind of gay. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little gay, my nigga. Why are you intentionally trying to match with me? Like, if we just end up matching on some regular shit, that's just whatever the fuck it is. But it'd be, I don't know, it just bother me, nigga. Like, we'd go get food or some shit. I get something. This nigga get the same exact meal I got. Why the fuck, nigga? Get some other. You worse than my bitch, nigga. Get some other shit, nigga. Damn. We don't gotta fucking match every goddamn thing in the world, nigga. That shit weird. We grown ass man, nigga. We ain't real twins, nigga. Stop trying to match every fucking thing, nigga. Like, damn. Match a blunt. But yeah, bro, that shit just get annoying, bro. Cause I like individuality. It's like I said, it's cool to agree. It's cool to having things in common with people, but I don't see the point trying to force all that shit. Like, if we got shit in common, we got shit in common. If we don't, we don't, bro. That's just what make us us. And I don't know. Sometimes I feel like cuz took that shit like to heart in the worst way when it came to like that twin shit. But nah, I love. I ain't gonna front. I really don't talk to nobody but Kane and Zay for real. I love the fuck out them niggas. I love it. Like this. Like I'll be learning a lot of shit from these niggas. I ain't gonna care. That was the whole reason I even want to start a pod with these motherfuckers. Because it's like on the same on the day to day, we all kind of go through similar shit, you know. So it's like it'd be fire as hell when like it'd be times me and Kane do this shit almost all the fucking time. We'd be talking about some shit, bro. Like he'll say something about his family that's like just kind of happening currently, and I can be like, man, oh God, that same like not the exact same situation, but the principle of the situation. Like let's an example could be like we talking about like a liar in the family or some shit like that, right? He could be going through that type of shit, and I'm like, man, that same type of shit going on with my family right now. Like this lying ass motherfucker doing X Y Z. You see what I'm saying? So like it be fire as hell, like just or even like with me and Zay, like when we be having like we be kind of on the pod talking about it for the most part, but when we be talking about just like growing up, like having like shit kind of just given to you as a kid a lot, and then transitioning from that to manhood and just getting your own shit and being responsible, having discipline outside of like telling you to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of where me and him relate more with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So like I love that type of dynamic with my friends because we can learn from each other. I can learn from these motherfuckers. Like my friends before this shit, I couldn't learn from them niggas for real. Like they didn't have nothing to teach me. Like I don't say nothing, but it was very seldom I could learn something from these people because they it's different. Like okay, me, Kane, and Zay, we all do some of the same shit, but I feel like it's different because we don't want to keep doing the same shit. Like we want to be better. We want to do different things. We want to be in a different situation, mindset, whatever the fuck the case may be. But I feel like my old friends was cool where the fuck they was at in every aspect. It's like in shit, probably to a degree, I was probably cool where the fuck I was at too at that point. But I ain't cool with that shit now. So I feel like that's like slick why I don't be why I'm not around the motherfuckers no more. Like, cause I'm just not on that time anymore. Like I recognize I'm in a less desirable situation, but I'm not willing to keep myself here. Like I'm not willing to stay here. Like I'm here to stay for the moment, but the goal ultimately is to rise up out of this shit, get up out of this shit, and get to a better position. And I feel like the friends I have now have that same mentality of this is okay for right now. Keyword right now. Like this is good for at the moment, but 2 years from now, 6 months from now, this not say 6 months, but 2 3 years from now, I see my vision. I see my life. I see my situation changing for the better though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be in the same fucked up. I'm not saying niggas is fucked up, but it's some motherfuckers that's cool living in my house and shit. That shit played out for me, bro. I want my own house. I want my own space. I don't care if it's a house, apartment. I don't give a fuck. I want my own shit. I want to wake up with nobody in my crib, or not even nobody in the crib. I just want to not be at the mercy of another person when it comes to a living situation. Like I want my living situation to be solely in my hands. Like to the point where like just solely in my hands. Like yeah, like if I fuck up the rent, then I'm getting kicked out. You know what I'm saying? Like can't nobody kick me out this motherfucker until I stop paying the rent. Up until then, I'm in this bitch. Fuck you talking about? Or give my money back. You know what I'm saying? This shit, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm sorry, goddamn yapping. Goddamn yap session, this motherfucker. I'm starting doing more yap sessions in this bitch. Shit, I'm about to goddamn go ahead. I'm about to slide, no doubt. But before I go, I wanna. There was something I wanted to talk about on this shit, but we ain't get to it. Yeah. Do people value principle? That's something I want us to talk about. Because I feel like people, for the most part, it's a it's a broad question or a broad answer. I feel like people value their principles. I don't think people value if our principles don't align, then I think motherfuckers don't value them for real. But it just depends what your values are. You know what I'm saying? Or what your principles are. Like if your principle is like not stealing, you know what I'm saying? You could respect other people that live by that same principle. But if your principle is don't get caught stealing, you're not gonna really value the next person's opinion that don't really agree with yours. Like we don't gotta. I'm not gonna say we don't have a universal principle. We kind of do to a degree. Like niggas know what the right thing to do is. Niggas know stealing is wrong. Niggas know killing is wrong. Like we got a universal principle, but do people value that shit? It just depends on that person. Really. I wish my brothers was here to get a different perspective, but me personally, I don't know. I feel like it's one of them things where it just kind of depends. Like it depends on the person and just how they was raised, the environment they was brought up in, and things like that. What they was shown, and what examples they was given in life, shit like that. Because I feel like a lot of people, everybody lives by some principle, but it's just however you was brought up. That's kind of where your principles gonna lead into. Like if you was brought up to respect everybody and to not steal and to be a law abiding Christian citizen, unless you just a super rebel or some shit, you gonna probably live your life that same way because you was raised like that. Like your principles kind of come at an early age. Like you get taught how to. I ain't gonna say taught. You get kind of conditioned to what the principles of normalcy are in your family, but you get conditioned for that shit and you just kind of roll with it. You don't necessarily know that your principles ain't the same as other people's until like you start living with motherfuckers, you start working with people, start talking to other individuals and shit. Like you kind of for the most part think everything that go on like in your immediate household in your life, you kind of think that shit's like what go on in everybody's house until you get outside and you start talking to motherfuckers. Like for me, I ain't gonna lie. Like my mom was like a clean freak, low key, right? Oh, yeah, she was a clean freak. I ain't gonna lie. She was a little OCD ass cleaning motherfucker. So it was stuff like we used to try to fuck around and keep shoes and shit like that at the front of the no, the front door and shit like that. Or like I know some people got like house rules to where if you get a cup, you get your one cup, you stick with that cup for the day, the week, or whatever the fuck. I don't know, but it was just certain rules and principles that I would see from my friends from like spending the night at their house and shit like that. Like I would just see different things and just how they go about shit as opposed to how me and my mama go about shit. And it was just so different. Like it was so foreign seeing certain things, you know. Like for example, this some weird shit. This some super weird shit. I remember this kind of was a topic when Lucy was um doing something with his mama. I don't know, but like me, bruh, I don't see my mama in no. I have a beautiful mama, right? That's as far as I can go with that sentence. I don't think my mama fine, cute. She's pretty, but I don't. I've heard niggas say shit about their mama that I would never fucking say in life. Not because my mama ain't pretty, but it's like, nigga, that's just not what the fuck. That's not how you refer to your mama. You don't call your mama fine, bro. That's weird. That's weird as hell. My dad would never call his mama fine. I would never hear that shit out that nigga mouth a day in life. Calling your mama beautiful or pretty, that's one thing. But I done heard a nigga call his mama sexy one time. I'm like, nigga, what? That shit ain't nah, bro. No, that's weird as fuck, cuz. So I ain't gonna lie, there was one time I had a homie, I spent the night at this nigga house, right? His mom was gonna take us to a damn a water park. So, we got swimsuits on, all that shit. She got like, a little two-piece bikini, but she got the little like see-through robe shit, whatever the fuck. She got that on. I ain't gonna lie. His mama thick as hell. So she she poking. She got that motherfucking wagon. Man, this nigga walk up to his mama and smack the shit out her ass. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Yo, and her weird ass over here laughing at the shit. Like, I'm not like, she not letting him do it, but she's not saying no to the shit. Like, she's not chastising him for it. She ain't telling him stop or nothing like that. She just like giggling it off or whatever. I'm looking like, nigga, not a single fucking day on this earth would I touch my mama ass. Nigga, if I was to accidentally brush against my mama, I'd throw the fuck up. I swear to God. I'm like, nigga, y'all niggas too comfortable. That's weird, bro. I don't know, folks. Me and my mom ain't that damn close, nigga. I don't know about that one, fam. But that was some shit though. Like that's it's not really a principle, but that's just one of them things where I be talking about. Like, bro, certain shit is normal as fucking different households that it would never go down in mine. And it's like, and that's what I mean right there. Like, that's a principle. Like, in my head, like, don't inappropriately touch your fucking mother. But other motherfuckers don't think like that. So it's like, that's what I mean. What are your fucking principles? What the fuck are your values and shit? Because as a son, nigga, I'm not touching my mother, grandmother, cousin, sister. I'm not playing with none of my female family like that. That shit weird as hell. I don't seen videos. I don't fuck videos. I don't seen in person like motherfuckers claim they brother and sister and they be fucking twerking on each other. They cousins twerking on each other and shit. It's like, nigga, y'all fucking weird. I don't care. I'm not doing none of that shit. They start trying to talk about some, oh, you don't love your family. You ain't close to your family. Shit, guess the fuck not, nigga. And we ain't gonna be that damn close. If that's what the fuck close mean to you, nigga, we'll be distant as a bitch. That's weird as hell, nigga. But that's some shit that motherfuckers really be into. Now I've never really understood that. Like, how the fuck do you be that close to your parent that you touching on them? I'm not fucking with that. But it's a lot of little shit that just go down in different households. That's just one thing that like I've ever seen that I thought was like that was the one different thing that I thought like, yeah, nah, that would never happen. Because I've seen like my friends, for example, cook. Like, I've had friends that they mamas would make them cook dinner pretty much. So it's like we'd be in the room playing the game. They mama would come in and be like, okay, look, Katoro, you can play the game, but Jeremiah got to go cook right quick. You know what I'm saying? So I literally be in the room while they cooking, or sometimes I cook with their ass just because I want to learn. But that was a principle for their household. That was some shit that like my mom ain't never made me cook for the crib. You know what I'm saying? That one thing in my household. So it's like seeing shit like that is cool. Like, I like seeing how different households carry themselves and shit because for better or worse, you learn what you could do in your household or what can make your shit better. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of where I even got the whole. It's kind of common sense on some shit, but it's something that we didn't always do. Like at my house, like when it came to like washing dishes and shit, like rinsing your shit off before you put the motherfucking in the dishwasher. Like that's some simple ass shit, honestly. But it's just shit motherfuckers don't do. And I don't know why. Like I guess because it's just a little bit of work, but I don't know, whatever. That shit used to get annoying, bro. Like that was some shit that when I went to my homeboy's house, and he got like multiple siblings. So it was like him, his younger brother, and his younger sister. And then he got his mama and his stepdad. So it was like a full crib type shit. So they got like a whole little system to the shit. And I was like, see, that's the fuck I need in my crib, nigga. Because why the fuck am I the only nigga doing dishes? I hate this shit. But for real, that shit used to be tough. Like I like seeing different family dynamics and shit, and just how they carry that day to day. You know, I'd be curious like that with shit. I'd be loving to see how people just do different stuff, or how they do the same task that I would do, but I want to see how you would go about it. Even like relationships and shit. I kind of like seeing how, like, I like hearing like my friends for specifically, like my boy Johnny. I love hearing when this nigga go on like dates and shit because he's such a fucking simp. Like I love seeing that nigga be a simp. It's so fucking fun. Like I love watching his ass be a simp because it's just funny. Like it's funny watching this nigga get all cutesy and shit, and this nigga be like all into his girlfriend. It's like, look at your soft ass nigga. Like that shit fine. I love seeing my partner happy. I fuck with that shit. That's cool as fuck to see, right? You know, especially when like I be loving to hear like when he go on dates and shit. It's like I want to hear what your idea of a date is, because this nigga such a fucking crash out in my head. So I be wanting to hear like what is your idea of fun with a woman? Like please let me know. This gonna make my fucking Tuesday right here, my nigga. I be loving to hear that shit. Especially when it's a girl he really fuck with, because he be trying to go all out. He be trick daddy with that hoe, man. I ain't mean to say hoe. I'm sorry. But he be trick daddy for real, bro. He be trying to buy everything. He be, man, what? Get that my boy. Get your ass flued out. Yeah, get that my boy. Not right now. He got a girl right now. She might uppercut your ass now. But hey, when he's single, get that my boy. Yeah, he might do that for you. Like it's a lot. Trick daddy. But nah, I just value. I really value different perspectives. I love to I love to have shit in common with people. That's like the dopest thing in the world. It's real dope to have a person or even a group of people that can just relate to what you're going through, or that just really understand what you're going through. Just even if they don't relate to it, just the general feeling of being understood behind a situation, that shit feel good as fuck. That's dope. I'm always value that feeling. But I love different perspectives. I love the way other folks see shit, because they look at things in ways that I probably have thought to look at or never thought to look at that way, and probably wouldn't even look at that way for another thousand fucking years. Like people just look at shit so differently than how you normally looking at some shit. And it's an amazing experience to put yourself in somebody else's fucking shoes, or even put yourself in their own head, put yourself in their head, and see or to feel or to think how they are. Like that is the feeling of being understood, which feels just as good as the feeling of understanding. Like I love to get where somebody else is coming from with a specific topic or ideology, because now that gives me a wider. It's like when you go to a new spot on GTA and the map just clear up, even on Fortnite, how the whole shit just kind of clear up. And it's like, whoa, okay. It's like now I got a whole new vast area to explore. because you done said XYZ about some shit. That shit's fire. So I really love different perspectives on shit. I love people's stories and shit because my girl said this shit a couple days ago when I was with her. She was like, wasn't my girl that said that shit? I think she did, yeah. She was like, everybody just doing their own shit. Like everybody in the world, you can go out to the city right now. You might be on the way to go get some food or some shit, but it's motherfuckers out here on the way to business meetings. It's motherfuckers linking up with they sneaky link. It's motherfuckers out here trying to make a play right quick. It's everybody really got their own mission. Everybody's in their own head. Nobody is paying a lick of fucking attention to you. And that's dope as hell. Because I be having like badass social anxiety sometimes. Like I'll go out and I ain't gonna. It's weird. I got social anxiety, but I like being in the city. I like being in big crowds, but by myself. Like I love being out and about, but alone because it's like I don't know nobody. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not expecting to talk to nobody. So it'd be cool. Like I'd be really enjoying the fact that I'm in this big area, but I'm not with anybody. I'm just doing my own shit. I love it because that's when that mentality and that ideology started kicking in. Like nobody's paying attention to you. Like yeah, you might have the the handful of people, like a handful of people that's looking at you like they might like your outfit. One of these niggas might be hating. One of these girls might want your number, some shit. You know, like you out of all 135 people you didn't walk past, maybe 10 done looked at you for real, for real. Like everybody else kind of just like in their own world. You was in their peripheral vision. That fat person was blocking you walking past them. Like nobody really be looking at you, dog. Nobody is worried about what the fuck you got going on. And that was the biggest thing, like with my social anxiety. Like I be feeling like motherfuckers staring at me and shit for some reason. I'm like, nigga, ain't nobody in this bitch worried about you. And once I start to really resonate with that shit got easy as fuck to go outside and just do whatever. Like hell, I ain't gonna front. There was a point in time where I ain't like doing DoorDash by myself because I used to always have my partners with me at first. Like every time I would go, I had Nick or I have JD with me, or I would literally have a car full of niggas with me to go do DoorDash just because I went by myself. Just because I ain't want motherfuckers in the restaurant staring at me and shit. I'm like, nigga, ain't nobody studying you, bro. Ain't nobody studying this motherfucker. That bitch wait on her 10 piece. She ain't looking your way at all, bro. So just understanding that shit made it so much easier to just be out and about, do my own shit. It made it fun. Like I love this. This is like my little ritual. Like every Friday, because I would get paid on Fridays and shit. Every Friday, I would dead ass hop up, especially on days like I never work on Fridays for the most part. Like almost every job I go to, I don't work on Fridays. I don't know why, but I get paid on Fridays. I hop up, I go get some food. I'll go wash my car, then go get some food. Get some food, go to the mall. I wouldn't even buy shit from the mall. I would just walk around. I'll probably go to Starbucks, get me a drink, bust that shit down. Stop at Auntie Anne's, get a little cup of them cinnamon nuggets, and just walk around. I ain't gonna front. I might fuck around, go to Zoomies, buy me a shirt, and call that shit a day. But for the most part, nigga, I just be walking around that bitch. It's been a couple times where I buy some like some sunglasses in that bitch for sure. But I would just walk around that motherfucker and just be chilling. Then I probably go to the skate park, go skate on that motherfucker. I'll probably go to the lake because at that time that I'm talking about right now, I used to live by Lake Lanier and shit. So I'll probably go Lake Lanier and just sit on the rocks, smoke a blunt, look at the water and shit. Hop up, get some more food, go somewhere else. Man, all that shit used to be a vibe, nigga. I swear to God, that's such good times. But It made all that shit just a lot easier. Like I used to love going out. My favorite thing for real was just going to big ass crowds by myself. Like I would go to Walmart, I would go to Target, I would go anywhere that I knew a lot of people was gonna be at, and I didn't have to talk to nobody. That was paradise to me. That was peace to me for real. Like just being around a whole lot of people, but I don't gotta speak to nobody. I don't know what type of antisocial ass shit that is, but I love that shit. Like I love being in the mall. I ain't gonna lie, for the most part, everywhere I go, I got like sunglasses on and shit. So I used to love going to the mall with glasses on. I'm looking at everybody and nobody can tell because I got glasses on. So everybody, I guess with glasses, everybody think you looking at them, but I definitely was. I was looking at everybody. I would because I was seeing who looking at me. Like shit, don't stare at me, bitch. I'm looking at all y'all niggas. Like I'm tweaking. I mean, it's so tweaking. Oh shit, I'm tweaking in this motherfucker, but that should be fun, like for real. Like, it was just because I'll be in that motherfucker high as hell. You know what I'm saying? Smoking me a little. I probably ain't had no blunt. I probably had a goddamn pipe or some shit like that. Hit the bowl, whatever. That was. That ain't nothing compared to them times where I would go to the city by myself though. I used to love that shit, especially like. Nah, I ain't gonna front. I think I talked about this shit probably one time with Zay. But man, when I was like 16 and I was living with my grandma, man, I used to love going because she lived in the city. She lived in the heart of Atlanta. If you ever been in Atlanta and you downtown, you drive past those Olympic signs, like the Olympic symbol and shit, that street, like right after it, that's where she lived. She lived right down that motherfucking street. So we in the heart of the city for real. We down there by Midtown or some shit, bro. I used to love being over there because nigga, I would walk. Exactly what I do. I walk. I go to this gas station, get some chips. I get the flaming hot munchies and the Calypso. Matter of fact, I'm capping. I get some flaming hot munchies in Arizona. I'm capping. Then I go to that. It's American Deli right by this Citgo. I go to the American Deli, get me a large peach drink, like a large. They used to have fat ass cups. I would get a large ass peach drink with some Sprite in that bitch, and I'll be walking around the motherfucking city by myself all day. Because at this time, I wasn't even in school. I was kicked out. I wasn't even in school, so nigga, I'm around the city thugging, nigga. I'm having too much fun on myself, bro. Like I'm a loner, nigga. Like I really like. I'm telling you, bro. Being the only child for, I wasn't even really an only child, but being away from my sibling and shit up until I had my other sibling, it was like, nigga, that shit made me love being alone so much. Like I love being in my room. I love doing shit alone. I love doing shit with people too, but the alone part, like not having to wait on nobody, not having to worry about nobody, not having to hell consider no fucking body when it comes to like just doing missions by yourself. Like if I wanted to have a chill day, right, and I wanted to go to the park, get some food or whatever, it's like when I'm by myself, like nigga, that's a cheap day. Like I ain't gotta pay for nobody food, pay for my own shit. If I even eat, I'm definitely gonna eat, but I might not even eat a whole lot, but you buying for two people, you definitely gonna it's gonna immediately be double than what the fuck you would have paid immediately. So if I'd have spent $7 by myself, it's definitely gonna be 14 now. Definitely, it's definitely gonna be 14 now. Even if I buy a little bit of shit, it's gonna, you know what I'm saying? And not saying that's a problem, like niggas got it to do such, but I'm just saying the simplicity and the ease of I'm on my own shit right now, bro. I ain't gotta do nothing for nobody. Like I ain't gotta worry about nobody else. I ain't gotta worry about doing nothing for the next person. Like that's a good feeling sometimes to just know that you your own responsibility. That's a good ass feeling actually. Like that's a very underrated feeling. Being selfish. Being selfish is some of the fire shit in the fucking world. If you selfish the right way. Like I don't mean being selfish like on some fuck everybody shit all the time, but definitely some fuck everybody right now type shit. Like you get to that point where yeah, you got a little bit of money on you. You got some change. You ain't broke, but you ain't got you ain't got enough money to be trying to goddamn give out to everybody. And the motherfucker ask you for some bread, you tell their ass no. That's a good time to be selfish. That's a good time to be like, nah, I can't do that shit right now. Like you ain't got zero, but you ain't got like you got $150. You got $200 in your account, and the motherfucker need 50. You tell their ass no. That ain't wrong. Hell, even if your ass had 1,000, told their ass no, that ain't wrong. Like, nigga, that's your bread. You ain't. That's what I want to talk about today too. Man. There's so much shit I want to talk to my brothers about, dog. These niggas don't be like, yeah. That's what I want to talk about. Like when it comes to like, do you feel guilt behind telling motherfuckers no to shit? Cause I do sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I be for sure feeling guilty when like a person asks or I know somebody need help, and it's like, okay, like I said, for example, let's use that same example. Like if all I had in my account was $200 and somebody I love needed like $50, I feel guilty. I would feel guilty as hell telling their ass no because I know I got enough to bust down. Like I know I got $50. Like that ain't my last $50. You know what I'm saying? That ain't that ain't nothing that's too strenuous for me to break off. Like that ain't gonna fuck me up too bad. But at the same time, I feel like $200 ain't enough. Like I'm like I don't know. I probably should wait before I try to help your ass like just a little bit. Like I gotta wait just a little bit. Like I can't do it right now. Like that ain't comfortable to me personally. That ain't comfortable to me to be giving out money. But like I said, it's not one of them things to where it's like so bad. It's decent. It's a decent little payment. But I wouldn't be comfortable doing that shit though. I feel like that'd just having $150. That's just scary. I'm being for real. That shit scared the fuck out of me. You know how easy it is to spend $150? Like for real. Like I'm being so fucking serious, bro. Do you know how fucking easy it is to spend $150? That's easy to spend, especially nowadays. Nigga, that's groceries. Nigga, $150. That's 10 groceries right there. That's 15 groceries right there. I swear to God. You can go to fucking Walmart right now. Go to that 15 item or less line. Your ass gonna spend $150. I swear to God. It's almost destined. Everything costs at least $5 to $10 minimum. You gonna spend $150 easy as hell. That's such an easy ass number to blow off. Nigga, I got shoes that's $200. I don't got groceries that was $200 before, and I ain't even get a whole lot of shit. Especially depending on where the fuck you going. Let your ass go to Publix. Let your ass go to motherfucking Whole Foods or Sprouts or some shit. Your ass gonna spend $150 on 5 items. I'll promise you that shit's crucial as hell. But I'm just talking shit, bro. I'm a little drop. I ain't gonna lie. But real shit though, like that motherfucker. That's not a comfortable number to be at. 150. That's not a good number to be at, bro. That's easy to break off. That's easy to break off. That's in my head when it kind of like keeping a certain amount of number. My bad. When in my head when it come to keeping a certain number in your bank accounts for like money and shit, I'll be wanting enough for an emergency fund. Like you can't do shit with 100. You can't buy a tire with $100. You probably could. You probably could. Maybe. Maybe. But I don't know. Me personally, I'll be wanting like at least 300 in my account, like minimum. Like if I had to deal with a certain number in my account every week, I think I want at least 300, maybe 350. Like if I had to just like at the minimum, the smallest number it could be, 350. Definitely 350. You can do a lot with 350 and not be like you can make 350 work for a week and not be fucked up. You know, so like if I was getting $350 a week, should it be slow? But I could make that work. I could just barely make that work. See, it was a time back in the day where I can make man. Listen, nigga, if it was 2010, nigga, I can make $100 stretch. You cannot do that shit no more. $100 is nigga. I would make 20 stretch. I could stretch a 20. Nigga, when I was 15, I would stretch $20, nigga. That shit was nothing. It's easy to keep that little 20. Shit. It was easy to goddamn to have the 20 and spend on small shit here and there. Everything. Man, nigga, listen. If you went to McDonald's when I was 15 years old, you got $20 on you, nigga. You can buy 20 motherfucking items. You and the whole gang could eat for $20, nigga. Your ass ain't getting shit. You can literally get 2 meals nowadays for $20. You can't get the same shit for $20 no more. Now cookout a little different. Cookout prices be going crazy. Cookout pay like not pay. They cost like $8 for a meal. So you can definitely ball out on that shit. $20, that's 3 meals. Shit. But yeah, bro. Back in the day, McDonald's, nigga, your ass was eating. But nah, I wouldn't. You can't have no 150 on you right now. That shit ain't finna cook. That ain't finna go. That shit gonna fly by so damn fast. Depending what kind of car you got, nigga, half of that shit going to gas right there. Let your tank be on E. You if your tank on E in this day and age, you paying at least 35 minimum for gas. At least that's the minimum you gonna pay. $35. That's the minimum. There right now, gas everywhere like 260, 270. I don't. The lowest I seen was 260. The highest I seen 299. Word. So depending on how your car working, shit, half a tank might be like $25 for real. That's for regular. That's for 87. So your ass fuck around. My old Volvo that I used to have, that motherfucker took premium gas, 93. So that motherfucker was everybody else paying 260, 250. I'm paying that $3. So let your ass be paying that goddamn $3 motherfucker premium and shit. But that shit expensive as hell. You paying 50 to pay. You paying $50 to fill half your tank. That shit used to be blowing the fuck out of me. I love that damn car. I ain't gonna lie, but I used to hate filling that bitch up. When that motherfucker got a quarter of the way empty, I said, hell no, go ahead and put 20 in that bitch. It need 20. A quarter of that motherfucker took $20, I swear. I used to hate filling that bitch up. But nah, that shit was tough. Hey, yeah, hold on, let me see something. I brought up a whole topic. What was my topic? Values and principles. I veered all off from that shit. I'm gonna go back and look at this shit tomorrow, bro. I'm off this cup, like I'm off this cup right now, so I'm just kind of rambling, yapping on my drunk uncle shit right now. That's why I even named this bitch Damn Unc. But we on the 30th episode right now, bro. Big 30. Big 30. Mm, but nah, bro. Let me think. What was the last topic we had? Damn, no, hold on. That was one thing I kind of want to get into a little bit more. Was that feminine and masculine energy shit. Man, like for real, bro. When she shawty cleaned my room, and it was like a different vibe in there. Like she cleared off my little table and on my nightstand where my TV is and shit. I kind of cleared off. I would clear that shit off too, my damn self. But she moved certain things that I didn't think that what because I don't know certain things in my head. I be thinking like I need that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to forget that it's in this drawer. I don't want to leave it. I don't want to forget it. I don't want to leave it. You know that just be my general mentality with a lot of shit. But bro, I really seen just what she did, how she did it, and everything looked like in place. Like nothing looked out of place for real. Like everything looked perfect. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she really did her shit. And I think that's one thing with our energies, like masculine and feminine. That's dope. Like that's the dynamic that you need in a household to make a house a home type shit. Like I got the basic idea of like how to clean and shit, obviously, but I don't know. I feel like men are more prone to have clutter. You know what I'm saying? Like we might not the shit might not be dirty or even like it may be a little like junky. You know what I'm saying? Like it might just and I mean junky just by it's just a lot of random shit everywhere. Not like trash or like clothes everywhere, no shit like that. But it's just more so everything may not be in the best. It may not be organized the best. But it's still not dirty though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like women definitely add that je ne sais quoi to a situation. Like they make shit just neat. That's really what it comes down to. She made my room look neater. It look neat as hell. I like that shit. I fuck with it because I ain't really. It's another thing where I say like like dealing with different people and just how they do things different from you do it. It's not necessarily a principle, like the cleaning shit, but it's something different that I do appreciate that I wouldn't have done myself. Like I got a way that I do things, and I got a way that I like things done. So seeing what she did and appreciating what she did, now that's gonna be something that I implement into my room. I already implemented the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I don't because I already kind of mentally knew that that was making my room look worse than what it really would look. Like I ain't gonna front. She did that shit. My room looked 1,000 times better, and it was shit still all on the floor. Like she made it's like a little table in my room, like a little small table, like a little countertop type thing. And got little drawers and shit. And there's my dresser, and she cleared it off, not like all the way, but she cleared off all like the unnecessary stuff that she knew that. That's the other thing. Like she damn near knew what I didn't want on top of that motherfucker. That's what the cold part is for real for me. Like I ain't even I think that's why I value what she did so much because, like I was telling Zay, I've had people like ex girlfriends and shit try to help me clean up or whatever, and it's like just what you doing is just it's just half assed. Like I can tell what you doing ain't got no effort, no care, no consideration into what the fuck you doing. You just throwing shit all around the fucking room, putting shit in the closet because you just want to get the fuck out the way. You know what I'm saying? But like she was putting like real consideration into like where she saw stuff being placed, where she felt like I would want the motherfucking shit. Like I was saying, like she put stuff in places to where shit. If I was to go look, like when I not even if I was, literally I went to go look for some shit, and I went to one drawer and I was like, oh, it's right here. Oh, damn, good job. Like if I, that's where I would have put that shit perfect. Like thank you. Like that's perfect. Like she know me on some shit. Like she know what the fuck I would do. I fuck with that. You know. But like that's the beauty of having a good feminine energy around you and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? But they just do. Like they hold nature is like nurturing, and like small details and just tending to things, taking care of things and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So having that dynamic, seeing that shit play out is dope. I love that shit, bro. It's fire as hell watching. But shit, bro. I've been on this motherfucker long enough. At this point, I'm just yapping. But nah, I just wanted to practice because this is how. Damn. I'm gonna say it. Whatever. This is how the stream's gonna be going for the most part nowadays. Like it's gonna be just me on here. Everybody kind of got their own shit going. They're trying to get cracking, so they're gonna be absent for the most part. I'm not sure if they gonna like make little guest appearances here and there when they can. But from what I know, motherfuckers is gonna be done after a while. Kane already kind of done. Y'all seen that? He ain't been here for a while. But yeah, it's gonna be just your boy Katoru for a minute. I'm uh I'm gonna start getting y'all to like ask me more questions and shit. Like what y'all trying to hear me talk about, what y'all trying to get into. Y'all my little community and shit. So y'all the ones I'm rocking with y'all because y'all rocking with me. Hey, bro, what the fuck happened to goddamn 1090 Jake? I ain't seen a 1090 Jake video in so long, bro. I ain't seen the video, but I nigga in a minute. What the fuck happened to her? But nah, real shit. I'm about to get this little hit in. Hold on. Man, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm getting sick a little bit. My throat's starting to hurt. um, uh, but yeah, this how the strange shit gonna be for the most part. I'm gonna try to like I said, get y'all to ask me more questions and shit. What y'all trying to see? What y'all trying to hear? Whether that be me bringing people on, because I got a gang of stories. I got a gang of people to help me tell these stories. You know what I'm saying? I got so much shit that motherfuckers talk about from story times to putting niggas on game though shit. So it's just really up to what y'all trying to hear for real, bro. Just let me know something. I definitely provide that content for sure. But so then you already know, follow the goddamn Instagram. What's Instagram? Hold on. I think I be saying that shit wrong sometimes. Hold on before I even say it. All right, it's black. There you go. It's black underscore out mafia. Blackout mafia. Black underscore out mafia. BLACC underscore out mafia. You know what I'm saying? Folk on my Instagram. What's my Instagram? Baby Katoru. B. I ain't finna spell all that shit. Spell baby. Cat with a K and OUR. Yeah, baby Katoru, man. Follow Zay as Zay Instagram. I should put these motherfuckers in the goddamn bio. Oh yeah, Zay Instagram crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can show y'all this shit. Oh damn, wait a minute. See, it's a XA IDA underscore archetype. That's a shit right there, bro. Follows a shit. I kind of fucked it up, but whatever. That was enough time for y'all to see that. Yeah, follow us. Follow us on TikTok, bro. Subscribe to the YouTube, all that good shit, man. Follow me, follow your boy. Shit, we out. I'm out.